Hey, what is going on, everybody? Wasn't really going to go live today because I still feel like shit, but I had to accept a challenge. So here the fuck we are. I'll get the link out here in a minute. I'm sorry, I'm not going to read through all the comments. There's too many of them. Oh, yada, yada, yada. Mods, of course. If anybody gets doxxed, get them the fuck out of here. Or if it's too egregious, get them the fuck out of here. All right, here we go. As usual. Wait a minute. 14-year-old consent. No, I'm not having that name in here. "14-year-olds cannot consent." All right. And just so you know, yeah, a lot of these people have been banned from my chat from the beginning, but they are not banned from StreamYard unless they were the ones doing the helicopter. I'll go ahead and throw out the link. I'm at a big disadvantage, and they know that because all I have to work with is a phone, and I can't screen share anything. But we have had people on here talking about the harassment, threats, and doxing from FBC, aka Twomper Tree, Size Lives Matter, Haystack Sniper, all them bullshit motherfuckers. I mean, is it acceptable for somebody to rub somebody else's dead child in their face? I mean, they did that for months and months to somebody. And they said that she was responsible for her 2-year-old's death, and she was not. Same thing with her deceased husband. They said she murdered him, and that wasn't the case. Like, we've been through all this stuff months ago. We've already done all this shit. There's some of the problem where people think that I have some kind of authority or power that they want to challenge, which doesn't really exist. It's all in their heads. I mean, people do, whether they want to believe it or not, a lot of people do like me. A lot of people do respect me. And a lot of people do come to me for help. All right. We've got my exit
what's up,
plan
Willard? How's the Park Bench treating you?
I love that name, by the way. How's the what treating me?
The Park Bench. I'm sorry
Park
that
bench.
you're dope sick, but what's up? Let's talk.
I don't even have the park bench, man.
Let's talk. What's up?
Well, you challenged me, so you tell me what's up.
Hold on. Let me make sure we're on the same page. Since you're a poor, I won't disadvantage you by not sharing any screens. We'll go voice to voice, okay?
All right,
Deal?
that works.
Deal?
Deal.
You promise?
We're here, aren't we?
Okay. Okay. So let's make sure we're on the same page. So whose child did I dox?
Mackenzie's.
Are you referring to the post on the FBC Lies page?
And Haley's.
Are you referring to the post on FBC Lies page?
That was some of it. Yeah,
so,
you guys
so
did
the
it
doxing,
continually
the doxing,
in
the
chats.
screenshot that you share of Haley doxing Mackenzie and then trying to say that it's a fake account that we made. You do realize
No,
when you're
I'm
stupid.
saying...
No, hold on, Bill. You do realize when your stupid fucking junkie ass in your cuck circle fell for the fake hacker shit. We easily proved how you can find out who the real Discord IDs are behind those names. You do realize that, right?
Yeah.
Because don't you remember Bill, don't you remember when your Discord got deleted and you told the fake hacker about how, oh, there was this account, but this is my real account, and that's how you got caught up in all the lies when it got exposed that you fell for the fake hacker shit, or you were already down for that. You knew what was going on then, right?
Yeah, dude, I have posted
you knew what was going on, but you invited every single one of them in the Discord server and then panicked when we exposed it out. So you invited all of your circle into the Discord circle. You invited all of your circle in the Discord circle. You released all the information you released, but you knew all along it was fake.
You know that a lot of the information that I gave you guys
was all fake, right? Yes or no? You knew it was all fake.
I did. I posted screenshots to prove that.
Hold on. Let's go back. Let's circle back. So the Haley, your key witness, Haley, sent you a screenshot of her posting a picture of Mackenzie and told you that I made a fake account acting like it was her?
I don't remember that specifically, but you guys do have a lot of fake accounts. It's not that hard to
fucking remember. It's only been a fucking few months.
Dude, you know I got TBI, right? And there's been a lot of bullshit. I'm not going to remember. I'm not going to remember.
Bro.
If you're going to talk over me, I'm going to mute you.
To fucking try to pull all this fake shit. Is that your excuse for being a fucking idiot and falling for fake Malaysian hackers, that you're retarded? My man said I'm retarded. You know I'm retarded, right? I can't fucking remember. I'm retarded.
If you're just going to keep talking over me and acting like a child, this is why we can't have dialogue, because you act like a fucking child every time.
Everything that you've come to claims with has been proven wrong already. You ran out of ammo the moment you doxed FBC after failing to properly dox us when I was Daniel Smurl, remember? Oh, wait, was that fake too? Was Daniel Smurl fake too?
I did that because you doxed me.
Wait, no, was Daniel Smurl fake?
And you...
Was Daniel Smurl fake, or was that a hiccup in your doxing?
If you're not going to let me answer your questions,
was that a hiccup in your doxing? Was Daniel Smurl a fake? Get him to the hacker so we can convince him.
Are you going to let me talk?
Answer.
You're not letting me. You're not letting me answer your questions.
Answer my question.
I doxed you because you doxed me.
You doxed no. We're talking about Daniel Smurl. Remember the one you doxed for weeks?
Yeah. Daniel Smurl, look.
So that was that a fake attempt to prove that? Wait, no, was that fake attempt? A fake attempt to prove to the hacker how you were falling for their plan, quote unquote?
That had nothing to do with the hacker.
It didn't?
No.
You do realize if you go to my video on my page that says fake and you scroll to the 49-minute mark, we can disprove your two arguments of fake screenshots and doxing children just by your logic of the picture that you shared of Haley doxing Mackenzie with her daughter. you do realize too that you say that there's doxing, but do you remember the post you shared on Instagram of Mackenzie's daughter with that fucking quote that we questioned you on, and then you made a whole
yelling,
fucking thing
man. We stop yelling into your mic, dude. We can't understand you. Hold on, let me try something.
Oh, you gotta turn your hearing aids down?
No, I'm turning you down.
Thanks, man.
All right, Andy, you might not eating into the mic. It's kind of gross.
Who's eating?
All right, talk Talk now.
Who's eating?
It sounded like you were. I don't know what you're doing over there, but like you asked me a shitload of questions that give me a chance to answer.
Okay. So your evidence of me doxing a child is a repost of Haley doxing Mackenzie, which, if we're being fair, you also doxed Mackenzie in that picture. If you're unaware, I know that the cocaine can fuck with your vision, but you doxed her.
I had her permission,
too, right?
Everything I posted with her, I had her permission, and I
so
showed
Mackenzie
shit to her
Anderson,
before
we
I
can say
posted
that?
it. Say that again.
So Mackenzie Anderson, we can say that. That's fine.
God damn it.
Oh, sorry, I didn't know for that. You said it was okay, so I'm sorry.
No, I didn't say it was okay. I think that's kind of already out there. But if you dox you just dox somebody right there.
Your proof of me doxing a child is a screenshot of someone completely outside of me doxing a child.
You had a whole Instagram about this shit. You doxed Mackenzie's kids more than once. I do have a whole Instagram
about this shit, and I would gladly open it up for everybody so they can review everything that we posted. You remember you had to block all of us because you were so scared of us fucking breaking holes in your stories.
Scared? Fuck.
Bro,
how would me blocking you stop you from doing anything?
You've dodged us for over a year because of this very thing. Because you claim we post fake screenshots and we dox children, but you're posting a fake screen. Well, it's a real screenshot, but you're putting a false narrative to it, and you're trying to say that it's me when I've shown you exactly how we can figure out exactly who posted that. We can pull up the Discord ID right now and compare.
I know how to compare Discord IDs. That's how I found out you guys were making a fake account.
The person that
you guys made a fake account to make it look like it was me.
And show us the pull up the Discord ID.
I can't.
Show us the.
I don't have a way to do it right now.
Oh, you can't. You can't. It's funny because we can do everything that we've said that we could prove. We've proved everything that we said we could prove. We've done that since day one.
We have proved you wrong a lot. We've already been through all of this. This has all been done.
Okay, let's go over the things you've proved us wrong on.
Like your fake screenshots. You guys copying my accounts?
Tell me one fake screenshot right now.
You copied my Discord account, had these bullshit conversations back and forth.
How could I copy a deleted Discord account?
It wasn't deleted at the time.
I have a screenshot showing you exactly how it was deleted and when it was deleted. It was deleted
my account got deleted when everybody else got nuked.
You were telling the fake Malaysian hackers all of this? It was proven in the fake video that I have uploaded.
But I don't know. I haven't watched your videos.
Oh, well. Okay. Okay, let's go over to the next fake screenshot. Where's another fake screenshot?
Why don't you explain why one of your own inner circle realized?
Because she was a catfish and we called her out about it.
Bullshit guy.
Because she was a catfish and we called her out about it, and she's a raging alcoholic. She's drunk when she gets out of work, and that's what caused her sporadic late night fucking blowups. We have plenty of proof to back that up. Bro, you don't think that I still have everything that I had a year ago? I have drive.
I'm sure you do. This shit means a lot more to you than it does to me.
Well, no, it just proves that I don't have to hide anything, and I can show everything backing any of my claims. You fail to show a single thing backing your complaint, your whole fucking narrative. You direct people to your Instagram. Not true. You direct people to your Instagram, which has fucking nonsense posts. It has a post of Haley doxing Mac and her child, and you claiming that your quote unquote proof, your trust me bro source of, oh, trust me, bro, this is a fake account.
I don't know what you're talking about.
What don't you know what I'm talking about? You posted it.
Which, I don't know. I haven't looked at it in a long time, but some of the stuff won't make sense to anybody right now.
You are a retard. You are retarded. I apologize. Let's take it slower.
If you're going to act like a child,
you can remember retard.
If you're going to act like a child, there's no point in doing this.
You can remember retard. Should I just call you Richard? Richard Stairs? Come on,
what are you
Richard.
Talking about?
Let's go to the next retard. Let's go to the next fake screenshot. Let's talk about another fake screenshot. Come on, retard.
There were multiple.
What? Like what,
where
retard?
You guys made fake
Can you
accounts.
not remember him, retard? Can you not remember him? Is there so many you can't remember?
Yes, actually.
Okay, let's break it down. What do you remember?
I remember you every time multiple people left your little group. And when they did,
okay,
you would tell them to go kill themselves.
Show me proof. The only person I've ever said anything like that to was Matt saying that I hope he gets a hot bag, which I do. I hope all of you fucking kill yourselves because you guys are all wastes of fucking human existence.
I posted the screenshot of you telling Laura to kill herself.
I never told Laura to kill herself, and if I did, hey, she should.
Well, there you go, people. This is what we're dealing with.
Oh, this is what we're dealing with.
This has all been done and settled back when it was fresh in my mind. We've had people up here. Most of the videos are still up.
His memory loss now.
Now
the retard's going to use his memory loss, but you have such a big memory for certain key details, right? The key details that you can control the narrative of. Show us the proof,
what are you talking about?
Show us the proof. Show us the proof. Stop directing people to your Instagram. Upload a video. If you're poor and you can't screen share, upload a video. Upload screenshots. It's not that fucking hard. It's not rocket science, you fucking retard.
There are more videos up here of people coming up and talking about your bullshit.
Okay.
You're trying this again because you lost before.
Show us proof, not trust me, bro sources.
It's there already.
Show us proof.
It's fucking there.
Show us proof.
I've showed proof. If you're just going to sit here and scream like a child, this is completely pointless.
Show us proof. Where's the proof other than the trust me bro sources or third party fucking storylines? You're saying, oh, we have other people that left your group and they've come and talked out on you. Bro, yes. You know how many people talk out on you?
Oh, I'm sure. There's a lot of two-faced motherfuckers around here.
So wait, so those people's narrative is fake. They're all haters or they're twomp alts. But the people that are coming to you are not. They're trusted sources.
I'm not saying they're all trusted, but they just backed up shit that I already knew.
That you already
Are you denying
that you already knew?
Are you denying that you use a lot of alt accounts and talk back and forth to yourself?
100%. I can show you every single alt on my YouTube page. I can show you every single one, and I can guarantee that you've never seen any of them in the same room at once talking back and forth.
How many devices do you have?
I have one cell phone. I'm not a fucking predator like your circle, sir. I don't collect those, so I can have little storage devices.
You have one cell phone. So how did you screen share back when you guys were doing lives and live after live talking about Bill Powell? I don't understand your obsession.
How did we screen share? Because there's laptops that fucking people have used. People on stream. You do realize that when we ran StreamYards, there was at least 4 people and 2 in the background running, right?
All you have is one cell phone.
Yes.
I don't believe you.
Okay. I don't believe you, Bill.
How do you make all these fancy videos that you put out?
It's not that fucking hard, bro.
How did you chastise me because all I have is a cell phone?
Google video.
How did you chastise me? How did you chastise me for only having a cell phone if you claim that's all you have?
Why would I need 2 cell phones? I'm not a pedophile like your friends. I don't need multiple devices. One cell phone is more than enough to get the job done. You do realize that every single thing that's ever been created from FBC since this all started was done on a cell phone or a laptop?
That's kind of what I'm saying. You must have a laptop if you're doing all this shit. Now you're claiming you only have a cell phone.
No, you asked me how many phones I had.
I said devices.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I have a laptop, but I can show you the very YouTube accounts on that even.
Twisting my words again.
Twisting your words? I'm delivering exactly what you asked me. Bill.
Why don't we talk about how many criminal records that you posted that said were me, or how many pictures of people you said were me that weren't?
Where?
Same thing with financial documents.
Where? Wait, so the financial document of the bank taking over your house in the end of 2022 is not true, or 2020 is not real?
Some of them.
The banks,
none of that criminal
taking
shit
over
you
your
posted.
house at the end of 2022 that I posted is not real.
The bank, the criminal records.
Your failed mortgage.
The criminal records that you posted of
mortgage.
Me. And in your Discord, telling people mortgage. That if you're not going to have an adult conversation, there's no point in this.
That's the topic we're on, Bill. Your failed mortgage. That was fake?
Not that one. I'm talking about a lot of the other ones.
The police record of you making false police report is fake?
That one was me.
The police report of you making
all of the other ones
police
were not
report
me.
Is fake?
No, I just said that's the only one that actually belongs to me.
The failed mortgage
and it got dropped.
Of yours in 2020, the end of 2020, is fake?
Let's talk about all of the fake criminal records that you posted of me.
From 2020 is fake?
Are you even able to have an adult conversation?
Are you able to answer the question?
We've tried this before,
mortgage
and it never works.
From the end of 2020 is fake. Yes or no?
I just said it was real.
Okay.
But most of the other shit that you posted is fake.
What other ones?
Like all the criminal records? I did get charged.
What criminal records did I post?
Like saying I had court dates for this and that, which didn't belong to me. I don't know exactly.
I've never posted anything saying you've had court dates. I'll open my Instagram up right now.
Bullshit. You might have deleted them now, but
right now. Show us the proof, Bill.
How long did you not know what my middle name really was?
We knew what your name was from the jump. William Willard Powell Jr. in Rensselaer, Indiana.
You were calling me William Wayne. I have screenshots of that too.
We also called you Billy Wayne. We also called you Billy. We also called you Fellatio. We also called you...
There you go. Throwing smoke. Throwing smoke again.
Bro, you're losing, bro.
Your Discord showed that like I had...
bro.
No, I'm not.
Which Discord? The Discord that got taken down by the Malaysian hacker?
I don't know. I can't remember which Discord it was. Everybody's got nuked at one time, but...
No, ours was manufactured to look like it got nuked. You remember when you fell for that fucking stupid trap, you stupid retard?
Okay, so you admit that you were manipulating people, trying to make it look like I did something I didn't.
I admit that I manipulated you and your stupid fucking friends. I made fake videos, which I've posted showing the quote-unquote Discord getting nuked that I sent to you and you alone, claiming that we took down the Discord.
You just admitted that you post fake videos.
On your request, we made a video to show us, quote unquote, taking down the Discord that was only sent to you. It was only sent to you. You remember when all your little friends were sending, thanks, hacker. Thank you so much, hacker. Oh my God, hacker. Thank you, hackers.
You know that most of the thank yous I made myself.
So you're sending fake screenshots. So that answers everything that we've known about how they're just people of you responding or whatnot. Just like how you didn't run FBC lies originally, just like you didn't run I Spy on FBC, but we backtraced the fucking email directly to those accounts matching your Bill Powell Instagram. You used the same 3 emails and phone numbers on 3 separate accounts. We backed that. We pulled that.
I've never lied. I've never tried to say FBC lies wasn't me. I've always said it was. You guys started saying it was blue.
What do you want to bet?
You guys started saying it was... Hold on, listen, let me tell you.
Bill, here.
You guys started saying it was blue, so I went along with it for a while.
Hold on. We'll squash it all right now. You never said you didn't run FBC lies.
I did after you guys started saying that it was blue.
Wait, you just said you didn't.
And I thought it was funny, so I went along with it for a while.
You just said you didn't.
In the beginning, I even put on my regular Instagram.
Hold on. Let me get on the same page.
I even put on my regular Instagram that I was opening. Shut the fuck up, man! If you're not gonna have an adult conversation,
retard. I'm confused.
Oh God!
You said you didn't, or you did?
I even put on my.
You didn't run FBC or I Spy on FBC. Which I'm confused now.
I even put a post on my regular Instagram that I was opening a new Instagram because I didn't want the drama on there.
You did.
I never. The only time I said anything about it not being me is when you guys.
I'm confused. Hold on.
Oh my God. Hold on. I'm gonna bump you for a minute. You can rejoin so I can talk.
No, I'm good, bud. You've proved enough, you stupid fucking retard.
Are you gonna let me talk?
Go kiss Sydney's baby for me.
Who the fuck's Sydney? Oh, by the way, I didn't kick him. He jumped. In the beginning, I've been put on my regular. It might still be up. I don't know if it was a post or a story. That I was opening up a new Instagram about the drama bullshit because I didn't want it on my personal shit, and there was so much of it, so I just made a whole new Instagram. I went along with them saying, because they were saying, oh, that's blue, that's blue, that's blue, and it never was. It was always me. I posted a lot of shit for blue. So I did kind of go along with it just because they were looking stupid, and I kind of wanted to help them out a little bit. But it's always been known by the people that matter that it's always been me. Now, for a brief amount of time, I did have somebody take it over, but I don't think they ever posted anything. See, that's the thing, guys. That's why you can't accomplish anything talking to these idiots. If anything, hopefully, it just proved to everybody exactly what they are. See, we went through this before, and they lost. They went quiet for a while, but now they've got a whole bunch of new people that they can manipulate. They just don't know what happened. All right. Sorry, guys. I've not been watching the chat. Are people getting timed out? Yeah, I don't know if I have the screenshots, but like, he's got a Xanax problem. He probably just took some before he came up here. Why is Haystack blocked? Because he's an asshole. Anybody that was, I blocked these people early on because they like to dox people and harass people. They like to take, I mean, this woman lost her 2-year-old child, and they harassed her about it for months. Rubbed it in her face, said that it was her fault when it wasn't. And I'm not good friends with that person anymore, but I will defend that, to my last breath. All right, stop timing people out unless it's like super bad or doxing. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I'll start reading your comments now. And I threw out the link if somebody else wants to hop up. They had a whole fucking YouTube channel. It was video after video after video about me, and 90% of it was bullshit. I eventually got control of it, and I had that person take all those videos down. So now all they're doing is re-uploading shit that they made months ago. Oh no, I don't. This isn't about anybody riding my dick. I don't particularly, unless it's like in real life, I don't particularly like dick riders. But that's the thing. And they say that anybody that agrees with me or sees through their bullshit, they say, "Oh, you're riding Bill's dick or whatever." But It's just not the case. I mean, they've always been. I mean, there's a screenshot of it. I think Twomper wanted to start panels with me, and I said no because he's an idiot. You guys see how he acts. I can't work with that. Christy, stop timing people out, please. Yeah, Van Pelt. Absolutely nothing was solved. But I mean, take away anything we actually talked about and just look at how the motherfucker acts. That right there tells you what we're dealing with. Yeah, he is. One of the videos he was talking about is I did um, this person, and I invited her to come up, but I don't blame her if she doesn't. Um, I used a picture that she gave me permission, and I made a little reel on Instagram for her to re-upload on hers. But I left it up on mine a little bit longer than I should have. But Twomper took it along with some other pictures that had nothing to do with me, posted them on his channel, doxed her kid, also doxed Haley's kids, um, and he refused to take them down. So you tell me how that's acceptable. What is FBC? FBC is a little group of people that um, do some of Tommy's dirty work, such as doxing, harassing people. I don't know whether I might have them. I don't know if I posted them or not, but there are screenshots of Tommy and Twomper. I mean, they're not the only ones that can trace numbers. Both harassing the same person at the same time at 3 o'clock in the morning. Hold on a second. Can I answer what happened with Haley? Was the fallout because of her catfish? Genuinely curious. No, her fallout was because she realized what they were doing, how they were hurting people. She told me she was tired of Tree and Twomper's gaslighting and manipulating. And Haley was one of the, there was 3 in the inner circle, and it was Haley, Twomper, and Tree. They think it's funny and cute to dox people, but when it happens to them, they get all bent out of shape. And Haley showed me a lot of stuff that I never posted. A lot of it is because it involves third parties, and I don't really want to put them out there. So I've seen a lot more than what I've ever shared. And sometimes I got with those people and sent them the screenshots so that they know about it. But he can come up. I've asked Tommy to come up here several times and he never would. But I'll throw out the link again. Yeah, Tommy, I'm not like you. I don't out people. I take a lot of heat for stuff because I won't throw people under the bus or I won't put people's private information out there.
What's up, Bill?
You're on.
What's up, buddy? Hey, remember the other day when you said on your panel, you said, I dox a bunch of people. I gather a bunch of info on them. Then I called them and I said, leave the internet. I'm going to fucking blast you. Didn't you just say that?
It's happened.
So no, you just said you do it all the time. You said it's worked multiple times, correct?
Yes.
So you're a doxing piece of shit. Show one time that you have proof that I doxed anybody. You say
I
Twarmer
didn't.
doxed.
I didn't
You just
dox
said
them.
you had screenshots, but third party, and you can't show it. Bill, you're a lying piece of shit. You're a fucking
I did not dox them. You're twisting it, Tommy. What happened was
no. You just said
I found out these people had sex crimes on their records. And usually it's not that I go searching people. It's usually given to me by a third party.
Block their names and show the proof. Block the names and show the proof. You're a fucking liar, bro. You always say, oh, I can't show it because these people promised me not to tell. Does everybody come to you? Everybody come to you, Bill? They might come to you when they want to fucking snort a line or something because you're a fucking drug addict piece of shit. What are you talking about? You're a liar, bro.
That's the pot calling the kettle black right there.
I don't do any drugs. Don't do any drugs, bro. That's you and your little that's you and your little Eddie spaghetti fucking manufactured bullshit, bro. That's your manufactured bullshit. You're a fucking liar. Why don't you tell everybody about your bullshit that you were investigated for murder and you might have made people go away? Tell them how that's all false too, you fucking liar. Come on. Tell
it is all false.
Bro. I know it's all false. You just try to
scare
I never
killed
people.
Anybody.
You said you did. You said, oh, I'm not going to say, because they don't have DNA. I hope their DNA doesn't come out soon because I'm not saying, nor not saying that my DNA's there. But if they
all anybody knows is somebody disappeared. There's no proof of any kind of murder.
Bill, nobody disappeared. You might have lost a girl or something. They might have disappeared and you didn't hear from them because they fucking didn't like you. But ain't nobody disappeared. You're not tough, bro.
No,
stop with your
Tommy,
bullshit,
I'm
bro.
not like you, Tommy. I don't abuse women.
Oh, here you go again. Some bullshit, right? Some bullshit. I have full custody of my kids. Where are your kids?
My kids are grown. Custody was never an issue.
Who raised them?
Their mom and me.
No, their mom. Let's be real.
No, that's not true, Tommy.
Oh, it is true. Why don't you tell
the truth?
No, it isn't,
Tommy.
Stop lying. Why don't you stop lying?
How the fuck would you know about anything? That's not true. When we split up,
more than you think I know. But how do you know about
when we split up? Like my kids were with me more than every other weekend.
More than every other weekend?
Yeah, most of the time we never went to, except for with my daughter, which I initiated. Like with my sons, we never went to court. We didn't have to because we got along.
Oh, okay.
Most of the time when guys go to court, they get every other weekend, which I had my kids way more than that.
If I was beating on my wife, you think I would have got sole custody? Sole custody, not every other weekend, sole custody. You think if I was doing drugs, I would have got sole custody, not every other weekend, sole custody. So
are we talking about two different women?
Speak facts true. Stop saying shit you heard from Spaghetti Eddie. That's all I'm saying.
I've seen the fucking papers where you broke the girl's wrist, man.
Okay, did I break her wrist? Did it say that I grabbed her hand and I fucking karate chopped and broke her wrist? Did it say that? Did it say that?
But there's an awful lot of other shit. You got little things here, little things there, but there's nothing to any of it.
What? I never said there was nothing to any of it. I told my whole fucking story, but how are you going to say, oh, at least I don't go beating girls? I've never put my hands on a girl. Never. What about you?
It's never even come up. It's never even come up as an issue with me. It's never even come up. I've had a lot of girlfriends, and not a single one has ever even accused me of anything like that.
And then you say you can't show it because you don't want to dox somebody. You never show evidence. Never.
How do I show I've never had anything?
You said you have proof that I doxed somebody at 3 o'clock in the morning, the same person that he doxed. So show it.
No, I didn't say you doxed. I said you harassed somebody at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Show it.
And I did. I posted some of that already. It was Blondie. I already posted it, so it was Blondie. It's up on the.
Send the link.
I can't right now. I can't right now because all I have is a phone.
Somebody fucking makes a fake phone number and calls people. You remember when they did that to Alex when I was live? How stupid are you, man? How stupid are you?
What about the phone calls that were recorded?
What phone calls that were recorded at 3 o'clock in the morning? Post them then, liar. Post them.
I think one of them is.
No, where are they at? Post them. See, people are going to start not listening to, oh, it's true because Bill said it's true. They're going to start wanting to see facts, and then your ass is going to drown. Post it. Post it, man. You know, you need to stop with this shit, bro. If you're going to say something, you're going to put something out, make sure it's real. I started gaining a little respect for you because I thought you were coming around, you know, getting rid of Edward because that's what Edward does. But you believe everything Edward says. Edward's a piece of shit.
No,
you know it.
When Edward posted that shit about Polo, I came out and said that it wasn't true.
I know you did. I know you did. I was like, fuck, man. I was starting to gain respect. Does Edward post a lot of false shit?
He has, yeah.
Okay. So why believe the shit that what you're saying right now? You heard from him. So if he posts a lot of false shit, why do you believe the shit when it comes to Tommy or somebody you don't like? It doesn't fit your narrative.
When I see actual proof, then yeah.
Justice, come on. What proof have you seen? From Edward?
Pretty much everything on Edward's channel. I mean,
what have you seen that's proof?
I did with the Penny stuff. I did fall out with that. I don't know
about the Penny stuff, man. I wasn't there for that. I don't know about that. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. I don't know about the Penny stuff. I have no idea. I'm talking about the shit that he accused me of, that you would go ramble about and talk all this shit about and say, I got all these. You said when Sherry came out, you said to Alex, you said you had 6 people that said that I raped them. 6. And Alex
No,
says,
I didn't.
Yeah, okay. You guys,
I didn't say 6.
I'll show you the video. And Alex says, where are they at? You said it's Facebook, and I can't show because I don't want to dox them. And Alex said, so these people came up to you on Facebook? You said, yes. He said, why the fuck would he? No. Like, I don't know, but I can't tell you the names.
It was one, Tommy.
You said,
it was one.
We're gonna watch the video on my channel. You said 6. I still have the video. You said 6. You said 6.
I don't know why I would have said 6. It was only. Okay, I think I might know what you're talking about. Like there was like buzz going around about others but that I never saw any proof of.
No.
That might have been what I was talking about. I don't remember what I was saying about 6.
The other 5 or 4.
No. One. Okay. One did, and she didn't reach out to me on Facebook. That's not how it happened.
I mean YouTube. I'm sorry.
She showed me her Facebook.
Yeah, Facebook.
No. She reached out to me.
We're gonna watch that video right after this because I promise it's what you said from your mouth. From your mouth.
She showed me her Facebook because I didn't even know if she was a real person.
You said
so she sent me her Facebook, and I looked back, and it goes back years.
It was Sherry, Blondie, and you had the rest. You said, and he said, show them, and you said, I can't show it because I promised them I wouldn't. And he said, so some random girls reached out to you on Facebook, and you said yes, but I will not show them. And he said, bro, that's a fucking lie. We will watch that video together. Well, that's what you were talking. That's what you told Alex. That's what you told him.
If you want to show the video, I'll give you access.
We absolutely will. You said it. So where are these people that accused it? Who are these people?
There were murmurs of other girls that I never saw any proof of.
Fake? Is that why you didn't post it?
And
you found out they were fake.
One of them did turn out to be fake. Fucking Miranda.
I appreciate you being honest about who?
Miranda.
Who? Miranda never said I touched
Miranda.
her. Dude,
yes, she did.
Okay. So if she did, that's not the girl that came to you on Facebook. So who's the girl you're talking about on Facebook?
No. That's a completely different girl.
Okay. Did that turn out to be real or fake?
I believe that it's real.
Is Sherry real?
I believe so. Yes.
You saw where Sherry came on my live and apologized, right?
She apologized for all the drama that it caused. She wasn't apologizing for saying.
I showed everybody the 2-page text message of her saying she didn't know why she did it. She was going through a lot of shit and she was sorry. Did you see that part? Or do you only see what Ed wants you to see? And that's fine. I get it. You don't watch me. But do you realize Ed's a fucking liar? Why do you believe the shit Ed says? Ed is a fucking liar. I'm not going to bullshit. The other day, I'm like, I think Bill's coming too. Like, I think he's coming too because you told Edward, like, get off, bro. You're a liar. Edward knew that pump or whatever his name is, I don't even know him, knew it was fake, throws it out there, right? Just because Alex called him out. The dude's been a piece of shit, but you've been riding with him and Locke, and I saw you going away from them. I'm like, oh shit, he's finally fucking, maybe. But dude, you've lied a lot. You make alt accounts all the time.
No, I don't.
Dude, you used to talk to yourself back and forth on messages. You did that, but then you blame that on other people.
No, I don't.
Dude, if anybody wants to watch, you guys can clearly go see it. It's all posted. You can see the proof, and then he shows where it goes back, and it's your name, your email, it's you or Ed, or there's a couple other people that I don't have a problem with no more. So I'm not gonna say, but you know damn well, bro. I think you need to realize that Edward had you fucked up. Edward had you fucked up. He was such your buddy that you were going along with this shit. He's a fucking liar. Everything that man says is a fucking lie. He drags poor Cece. I never said a word about Cece. He goes up and says, she tells her whole story and drags her. So I respond. Drags her again. I respond. And you've done it. You've admitted it the other night. You're like, yep. If there's a girl and she's, you know, she's pissing me off, whatever, you said, I will get a bunch of evidence. I will call her and tell her to go away or I'm going to blast her ass. You think that's okay to do to women? You think that's all right? Bill, like,
when did I say I was doing that to women? I've never done that to a woman.
You've done it. You said you've done it plenty of times.
The people I've done that to, the people I've done that to, a couple of them were trying to be catchers. I found out that they had like rape and shit in their backgrounds. And instead of like, you can't, when you try to cancel somebody publicly, it just makes it a big deal and all these fucking panels pop up.
Good for you. If
about it. I don't.
Good for you. Good for you.
I try to do shit without all this fucking attention.
Yeah. See,
so what I do is I go to them like, hey man, you can't be in this community with this kind of bullshit. And most of the time, and there's other shit too, like guys repeatedly sending.
You want to keep rape quiet? You want to keep rape quiet? They're going to catch kids, and you want to
keep
them
out.
Quiet? You don't want to expose.
I want them out of the community.
But you don't want to expose
if I can get rid of them, and just have them gone from everybody, that's what I care about.
Right. Well, you should expose them, man. I appreciate you getting rid of them, but shouldn't you expose them if they are actual rapists and hurting kids? Shouldn't you expose them? Isn't that what we're doing here?
I want them out of my community.
So do I. But why hide it? Why hide it? Why hide it, Bill?
Because sometimes that's the only leverage I have.
Not for rape.
Because they don't want to be exposed.
Do you think if you expose them, they're going to have any credibility or be able to be around any poster panel anyways? Wouldn't you rather maybe that they, you know, somebody knows about it instead of just you, them, and whoever they rape? Don't you think, like, or whatever the story is, aren't we here to expose predators? Isn't that what we're here for? Dude, it's bullshit, and you know it. That's not why
I just want them gone. And every time something happens, fucking, if you notice, I don't go up on panels, and I haven't for a long time. I just don't go up on panels very much anymore because I don't want to have to, like, if you expose somebody publicly, you got to go on fucking panel after panel, and then you see other people do panels about it.
You kind of do. Okay.
Well, you do because you see other people's panels, and they get shit. They get shit completely wrong, and so I've seen that happen repeatedly. Yeah, and I just, I used to try to go fix it, but now I just sit back and like, fuck, I don't even watch most of this shit anymore. So I am out of the loop on a lot of things.
Have you threatened, dude? And I want you to be honest. Have you threatened women? Go away, or I'm going to put your shit out, because I will post those as well. Otherwise, we can just say, hey, I've done it before. I shouldn't have done it, and we'll leave it.
No.
Have you done it to a woman in this community?
No.
Okay. See, you can't lie, man, because you know who I'm talking about.
No, I don't know who you're talking about.
Okay. Well, we're just going to post it out. And see, this is the problem, man. If you're going to, go all the way and say, I want to be, good, and I want to protect in this community, and I want to be some whatever a fucking gatekeeper is, dude, you did a lot of that fucked up shit. I think a lot of it was because you were riding fucking with Locke and Ed and fucking whoever else over there, these fucking scandalous ass fucking predators. That's what they are. They're predators. I don't know how bad you were, but you were doing the same shit. Dude, fucking Bill or Ed would throw shit on your lap to fuck you over, but you would still fucking ride him. And I don't know why. I don't know why it took you so long to realize
that did happen. And there is a lot of shit that I've said no to that I didn't ride with.
I'm sure. I guarantee that's true. But dude, I'm just saying you should have left that piece of shit a long time ago. He didn't care for you. He was fucking setting shit on your lap because he didn't like somebody, or he acted like he liked him, but he thought it'd be funny to blast him, so he put it on your fucking lap. But you know damn well you dox people, and you have. Maybe you stopped. Maybe you fucking come to.
Who did I dox? who did I, besides Twomper? Besides Twomper that doxed me. Besides Twomper that doxed me, and Tree. Who else did I dox?
What, you admitted to a bunch. I don't know who those people are, but the female, I'm going to ask her if it's okay if I can say it, and I'm going to post the chats where you told her, you're like, listen, I got this, and this. You need to go. You need to go. And she is gone. She didn't leave because of you, but she is gone. But I'm going to ask her if it's okay. You know who I'm talking about, man. And I'm sure it's not the only one reason why you're having a harder time to figure this out.
Put it in the private chat, because I really don't know who you're talking about.
I'm going to put it on the video. I'm going to show your messages to her. I'm just going to ask her. I'm going to show her. I'm going to do like you, Bill, and I'm going to say, I'm going to make sure, but I'm pretty sure she doesn't give a fuck anymore. I'm pretty sure, but I do want to make sure. You know you did it. You've done it. That was you and Ed.
Who are you? Put it in the private chat, because I have no idea who you're talking about.
I'm going to ask her first. I'm going to ask her if it's okay. I'm going to ask her. I think if it was you've only done it to one person, you know who I'm talking about. If there's multiple, maybe you're conflicted because you're like, fuck, which one's fucking gonna help me first? Dude, people are gonna start coming forward. I think you need to just step away. Obviously, maybe you already have. Step away from fucking Edward and Locke and all those fucking pieces of shit. Do you think Locke? Do you honestly think Locke is suspect as fuck as a predator?
I've heard people talk. I've not seen any of this stuff myself. I heard something about something that happened. I don't even have a Gilded account.
He said that the law of nature should trump the law of the law because 15, 16, and 17-year-olds are ready, and he thinks the law of nature should trump the law. Do you think that's a predatory statement?
In that context, see, I know what you're talking about now, but
okay. I
also remember they made a video with that and cut part of it out so you couldn't hear the full statement.
Oh no, you gotta
in that context, yeah, that's
you got to hear the whole thing. It's worse than I'm saying it. It's worse. It was not. I'm not taking it out of content. All right. Then the time before he's like, we should be allowed to talk to kids. That's just not right. We should be allowed to talk to kids. You got to be careful what you say, of course. Do you think that's a predatory statement?
I personally would not talk to kids that aren't related to me.
Well, I think anybody with a fucking head on their shoulders that doesn't like fucking children wouldn't talk like that. Whatever, man. That's all beside shit. I mean, I appreciate
in a situation I get called to teach Boy Scouts survival stuff.
Man. That's different. I mean, I don't know. There's terrible Boy Scout leaders. Not saying you're one of them, but
100%.
Some Boy Scouts.
Tommy, sorry to interrupt. Hold on, Bill. You didn't threaten to dox a woman in the community if she didn't leave? You said you didn't?
Don't bring that out yet, bro, just in case, please.
No, I have it redacted. I have it redacted, posted on my community page, on my last community post. Verify that, Bill.
I'm trying to think who you're talking.
You know who we're talking about.
No. Yes, I do now. Are you showing?
It's changing now. The story changes.
Cool.
Are you showing the full context of the full conversation and not just the little shit that she showed to people?
Or you were throwing it out there. You said, "Get the fuck out of here, or I'm putting this out." And she got out of there. She didn't get out of there right then, but she laid back, came back, and then she was so scared that she left and she just stayed away. Thank God she stayed away.
Do you remember threatening her on the live stream too on Locke's panel?
No. I remember I had a recorded phone call. Remember
when you were Noble Sadist?
When I was who? Oh, yeah, that was me.
Okay, good. I just wanted to verify that was you.
So what I'm saying, man,
that was me.
Maybe you're not doing it no more, but if we're going to not dox at all, let's not dox at all. Yeah, I have a problem. I dox my best friends, man. I don't mean to. I'm wired up fucking going crazy with the catch and I start spilling out their fucking phone numbers and names, but I don't do it on purpose. If we're going to do it, we shouldn't be doxing people at all. If that's where we're going to go, if this is truly about children.
Well, tell your guys that. Tell your guy that right here that doxes children, Tommy.
This is what you're saying. This is what you're saying, bro. He can prove you did that. You're the one who put that. That was he took it from your video and then you thought it was fucked up. He took it from your post. What are you talking about, man? You posted that shit.
Did you show the complete thing in its complete context? Because this is another thing that they're bad for, is just taking part of a...
So you can post it.
I know.
Since it doesn't meet your narrative, it's okay. It's not okay anyway, man. It's not okay. No way. It's not okay for Twomper to dox a child. It's not okay for you to dox a child. He took the picture from you that you posted. So it's not right.
Well, I know exactly what you're talking about now, but did you take the whole thing in its complete context?
Yes. Oh, dude.
This is another thing that Twomper does is
No. This wasn't
hang on, I gotta add somebody.
Dude, this was sent to me. It wasn't to Twomper. It was sent to me.
No, you're not listening, Tommy. That's another thing that Twomper is known for, is only showing parts of conversations and twisting things and making things look a certain way.
Bill, real quick, because I gotta jump. I got more important shit to do. But you do realize that same message that you sent threatening to dox this person we're speaking of, the full context that you're speaking of, you do realize that I still have the over 20 pages of information you have on her from the Dropbox that you were sending out, right?
That's not who I'm talking about. No.
This is another person. No, well, there you go.
That one. I'm sorry. No, that's not who I'm talking about. No, the other dude. I will send you the messages. The other one, not that one.
All right, I gotta hop off. Love you, Bill.
Now I'm totally confused.
Bill,
I did set up a Dropbox in my.
I'm just gonna ask her if it's okay. I think it'll be okay. Leave her the fuck alone. She's gone. She's not causing no problems. She's taking care of her kids. Just leave her alone. I'm gonna let you know who it is, and then I'm gonna cross out her name and I'm gonna post it. But I'm gonna ask her first.
Fine.
But you know about I forgot about that one.
While you're doing that, Tommy, how you guys doing? Bill, Tommy's up here. I've heard you say before, Bill, that I'm sucking Tommy's dick now because I'm going against Predboard. And Predboard, you're in the fucking comments. Pull up, you little pussy. You won't let me up on your panel. Pull the fuck up, Ed, you little bitch. So I just want to address the issue that you're saying, Bill, that I'm always sucking Tommy's dick. Tommy, I
never talked to Cap a day in my life on the phone. Not once. Not once.
Only time we've talked has been in the fucking comments, correct?
We talked about beers one time, and then we beefed because he was, saying some shit I didn't like, and I said some shit. Honestly, we came together as not friends, came together as one thing, and I don't think anybody wants Pred Ed in the community, and that's what we did. Do I respect him? Yes. Is he riding my dick? No. Am I riding his dick? No. It's fucking amazing that two people can both not like a child predator. It's fucking amazing. And Bill, I think you're close.
It's not even about going against Ed. I understand Cap going against Ed. This is about Cap fucking dragging you and calling you out on shit for 2 fucking years.
So
and weren't you just on the same panel together last night, being all buddy?
Yeah,
that's the kind of two-faced shit I'm talking about. I
don't care less what he says about me when he's trying to be funny or trying to talk shit. I don't fucking care. I mean, it hurt a little bit when he said, oh, I'm scared. I was fucking scared. So what? If people want to laugh at me when a knife's on me, my bad. I should have had a fucking gun. I should have been protected. My bad. Dude.
And Bill,
what it is. But when it comes to children, we're on the same side, man. And
all the shit I've said, I've not backed off of it. Did I say that shit? Did I say not said
absolutely.
it?
He said I absolutely said it, and I didn't only say it once. I said it a bunch of times.
And I said I was on
take it how you will. I was fucking talking shit. It is what it is, dude. We got to put our feelings aside. We really do, and I think that's our biggest problem, Bill. Our feelings need to be put aside because in the community, all we're doing is now we're attacking people for everything, and we're trying to split sides. We need to get back. If people truly care, let's get back to where it matters. Like Bill, if you're really shooing off rapists, good fucking for you. But right. I think they should be exposed, though.
And Bill, also, I want to ask you this question real quick. I'm sorry to cut you off, Time, but I just want to get this in here. Bill, what do you think that's going on with Sabby and Locke right now? Do you think that's right for the community? Sabby's going around actively fucking around. Now she's going after catchers, and Jonathan's going after catchers, and they're on your side. Do you think that's okay? Do you denounce that at all?
No. I am not on anybody's side.
No, I'm saying
that kind of shit's going on.
They're going back in. They're like, oh, Bill's on my side, and you see what they're doing. Are you on that side of that at all? It's really disgusting.
I am on nobody's side. I stand alone. That's why I have my own channel, and I don't go on other people's.
Do you denounce the doxing of catchers and people in the community, no matter who it is?
100%.
That's good. Do you denounce people making fucking predatory comments in a fucking predator catching community?
I have not seen all the evidence you're talking about, but yes, if that is going on, 100%.
I'm talking about exactly what Locke said. Do you think that's not suspect in a fucking community we're in?
Yes.
And I don't know if you and Jonathan Robbins are friends. I can't stand Jonathan Robin, but I'll also tell you, little boy Meow fucked
barely
up
know who
time.
he is.
Okay, all right.
I've already told Meow he can't come on my panels anymore. The last time he came up, I said, "Dude, you can't be on here until we have a conversation."
Good.
Oh, and as far as it, look, guys, I don't watch most of these. I don't understand how people can watch every fucking. I don't get it.
You
but
used to though.
I don't watch.
To figure it out.
I don't watch very much of this stuff. So I hear things, and I did see part of Ray's today, and I don't know that much about Jonathan Robbins. I think he was on my panel once and didn't really say a whole lot. But yeah, fuck that guy too. If what I'm hearing third hand is true, fuck him too.
Well, it all got ruined by Meow today. So
yeah, and then also, did I hear you right? You said you told Ed that he can't come up on your streams until you guys have a talk.
No, Meow. I told Meow he can't come up until we have a talk. Okay. And we've had that talk, but still, I just Dude, there's a bunch of people that go on panels a lot that I don't allow up here at all, and I just that list keeps getting bigger and bigger. So it's hard for me to make a panel, but yeah, there's certain people that I just don't fucking want up here.
No, and I get what you're
saying. I've ever come up.
And like how you said it before, Bill, I've heard you say it before, how, you know, the way to get rid of these people is to not allow them up on your panels and don't go to their panels. Don't support them.
Correct.
I
That's exactly what I'm doing.
Yeah, I agree with you on that.
Why
but
would you allow Edward up?
That's what we're going to go there. That's where we're going.
My bad. I'm jumping the gun.
But my thing is, Bill, I hear what you're saying, but again, this whole dragon shit became because I made a stance about it. And again, I'm not on Tommy's side. This is just standing up as a person. What this piece of shit Edward is being investigated for is wrong. And to sweep it on the rug and act like it's no big deal, is that just something you're going to continue to do? I mean, you see what he's doing and you don't agree with it, but why are you allowing to still entertain the guy? That's all I'm asking.
Fair question.
If I see actual proof that he actually did anything, I will be the first motherfucker to go live and denounce his ass.
Bill, have you heard the inconsistencies where he says all these different things? Have you heard?
Bill, I got plenty of shit that I could show you. If you wanted, I can
seriously
go live in a little bit. And
if you haven't seen it, then maybe watch one of them so you can see. And only the facts. Don't listen to the people calling him a predator because they want to call him a predator. He's a predator. Anybody who attacks women or people he thinks is weaker than him is a predator. Is he a child predator? He's under suspicion for one. And he's fucking lying, dude. I called him out, caught him in 2 fucking lies in one night. He doesn't remember if they took his laptop. He don't remember. Then he tells Alex says, how many charges were they talking to him? He said 5. How would he know 5 charges? Was there 5 porn pictures? Was there go watch? If you're not watching that, I suggest if you're going to talk about it and let him be in your panel, you would investigate what comes out of his mouth, not ours, his. And you know what I mean? That's all, Bill.
Other shit. Oh, I'm so and so's got this and that. No, bro, he needs to worry about the shit that he still might go to jail. He still might.
My last comment. I'm gonna get out of here, Bill. Everybody says, I don't know if you say this too, 4 years is a long fucking time for nobody to be charged, right? It's a long time. We can all agree that's a long time. You know what 4 years is a long time for? To be charged for a simple 2-hit meth pipe. I'm out.
Yeah, but he's already got he has the charges for the meth pipe. That's why he's going to court. He does not have any CP charges though.
And then, so can me and you talk about our issues now?
Yeah, why not?
So why don't you like me? Or why do we have our issues?
Dude, you have fucking dragged me. And most of the shit you say about me is not even true. So yeah, it's kind of irritating. So when you were coming in here mouthing off in my chat, like I knew about your restraining order for, I don't know, at least 6 weeks, but I wasn't going to say anything because I didn't know the details. But you pissed me off bad enough that I dropped it out there.
Right.
I verbally dropped it out there. I've not posted anything about it.
No, I get what you're saying, but in that thing as well, it's putting out that narrative that I did something crazy, which again, you said I was saying crazy shit, but you're putting out shit that I'm putting hands on women stuff, and that's nothing of the case, Bill. I have no charges to my name, nothing like that. Like, I think I told you the story, and you're like, yeah, I've seen that. Like, it happens before. I literally, it's a bitter breakup that went crazy. Nothing.
I did. All I said was that you had a restraining. I said maybe we could talk about your restraining order.
You made a comment about me putting hands on women, and I don't stand for that at all. And that's not.
Maybe I did. I don't know.
Yeah, and I that's not okay, you know. And then you got that loser Edward going around trying to push that same fucking thing, and that I'm not okay with that. That's why I'd like to talk to that little fucking weasel, but he won't pull up anywhere. I tried to go to his panel. He wouldn't let me up. He wants to spread this shit that I'm putting hands on women. That's nothing far from it's ridiculous to say that. And it's fucked up to say some shit like that. I mean, they've done their digging. They didn't find shit. So now they're going to sit there and try to pull this. I put hands on women. Fuck you, Edward, you piece of shit.
Here's part of my deal with that. Like, you, Kevin, Tommy, and I'm not making a direct accusation at you, so don't get it twisted. But like all three of you guys have shit about some, kind of domestic shit. And you got to remember that I used to work with people. When I was a bondsman, I've been through all kinds of these stories. And 9 times out of 10, the guys all say the same thing. Oh, I never touched her, but she's got a fucking black eye. You know what I mean?
I totally get that, but my thing is there was no anything of that. And if there was a black eye, don't you think I'd be in jail or have a record or
not
something?
necessarily. No, not necessarily, because there are a lot of times where like the
Bill, I'm
woman
in
doesn't want to press
California.
charges,
Bill, I'm
or
in California. If anyone calls on California on that stuff, there's no questions asked. Someone goes. Like no questions asked. And you should know that. California is hardcore about that shit. And the fact
I'm not. I know. I agree with what you're saying, but I know I don't know California law very well because most of my shit was in Indiana. But
if I did,
but a lot in a lot of places, it doesn't matter what happens if they get a domestic violence call. Somebody's going to jail. That does happen.
Yeah, and I have never been to jail, so I didn't do anything, and I still have full custody of my kid. I've never lost custody of my kid. Like
was that the same woman?
No, that's the thing. But she tried to drag my son's mom into it to try to make. She just tried to get me out of the house. That was the whole thing. We were broken up, and we have this house together still. And she wanted me out of the house, so she started trying to drag any way they could. She was going after my son's mom. Oh yeah, he's doing this and that. And again, they tried to do everything they could, and nothing. No jail time, nothing. I had to get out because she went and said what she said. But again, that's why I didn't get an attorney, because I'm like, there's no way you can prove this. I had fucking police records from her being the aggressor and nothing.
Dude, I know it sucks, but in this kind of shit, you always need an attorney because
Bill, but I understand. I'm learning now. Fucking trust me. But I don't do court. I've never been in the system. I don't ever get in trouble. So I'm like, no, this is crazy. There's no way that my record's clean. A judge is going to see this and say, this is bullshit. And the judge looked at it and said, oh, I don't know what the fuck she's thought. I still don't. I'm confused of how that got approved. And I have nothing on my record. It's just crazy. And I'm dealing with it. Now I should have had an attorney. I know that now. People said that, but I just was like, there's no way that this can be proved. No way. But here we are.
Yeah, it doesn't matter because there's another side telling a different story. And like, how does a judge know who's telling the truth?
And it's true. And the 52 weeks thing, it's mandatory. That's the thing. When I asked her attorney, I'm like, can we get this class taken care of? She's like, no, we didn't even ask for that. That was the judge that, like, that's a mandatory thing. They just throw that on there. She had an attorney. Boom. That's why the restraining order is 5 years, because she had an attorney. If it was just her going, it would have been just 1 year. It's all this shit I learned afterwards, and it sucks. But I got to deal with it. And again, I'm here standing up talking about it. I'm not running around making other videos. I'm standing up to it. I have nothing to hide, and I'm here talking about it. Never put my hands on any women. I don't have any charges for that. Yeah, I got to take classes. I don't know why, but that's what the judge said. So yeah, I got to do it, and I'm gonna do it. That's what a man's got to do. Like, this is something I got my situation in. I got to man up and deal with it. Point blank, simple. That's it. And I'm here answering anything. So,
I mean, and here's, and I get it. Women do lie. I'm not saying that doesn't happen. It does happen. But my thing is, too, from my own personal experiences, I'm 50 years old. I've had a lot of girlfriends. I've had 15-year relationships, 2-year relationships, 2-hour relationships, 30-second relationships. But like I've had a lot of girlfriends and stuff, and I've had some crazy ones. I had one that tried to kill me twice. That's how smart I am. I gave her a second chance to try it again. But like I've never had the cops call on me because a woman accused me of anything. You know what I mean? And it's just
me neither. That's me neither. She went to the courthouse. There was never like cops called. She went to the courthouse, and like that when the police had told her, when I had called when she was being the aggressor, they had told her, like, even told me, you can go get a kick out order or a restraining order or something like that. I'm like, yeah, we're doing the roommate thing. It's not that serious. I'm not that petty to go and do that. Like, she has a kid too. Why would I do that? It's pretty fucked up to do that. So yeah, I didn't do that.
All right. I mean, I got no way to know one way or the other.
They did their digging, and this is what they had. I mean, it's not, if all this shit was going on and I had all this stuff, why can't you find it? They're doing all this digging. It should be able, right? Like you found that one document. Why can't you find anything else? They found the older restraining orders, and that one was against my son's mom's boyfriend. That was when we were going through that custody battle like 10 years ago when I first got custody of him. So that's that. And that was mine against him because he kept on trying to get in the middle of our situation. Other than that, man, skateboarding, bro. That's it. Don't put hands on
you're a skater?
Fuck yeah. I'll kickflip over your face, Bill.
God, you're 100% a better. I can tell you right now, you skate better than I do. I hung out with some skaters, but I was never really a skater. I mean, I fucked around a little bit, but it just wasn't really my thing.
And I honestly, I don't want to get off on the subject here. I mean, so yeah, there's that, man. And like you said, I attacked you and I said some things and you triggered something. So it's that. I can apologize for saying the shit I said to you. I didn't have, you're right. I didn't have the right information, and I just went along with it. But you didn't have the right information either, and you went on it. But I admit to it. You know? It is what it is. I'm not running from anything.
All right. So, well, I mean, if you drag me, and I have no idea why.
Well, I don't think I was dragging.
Dude, yeah, you know, fucking, you and your whole little group of the boys fucking dragged me for fucking months.
I think no, you know what? I made some things like, you know, the way you say things about naked and stuff. That, yeah, but I think I dragged Tommy harder, honestly.
I'm 100% sure you dragged Tommy harder than me, but I mean that doesn't really mean anything to me. But that's another thing is like you fucking went in on Tommy for like 2 years or however long it was, and then I didn't see it myself, so I'm relying on third party. But wasn't he just up on your panel last night, and you guys were all buddy?
My panel, he came up and talked. I mean, it wasn't buddy. He just told you right now, it's not buddy. He's coming up here to talk about things. It's nothing like, hey man, I'll call you later, or I'm gonna send you this information. It's nothing like that. It's
well,
your panel. We're talking.
Maybe I'm built different. You know, I mean, I will 100% be civil. You know, I'm trying to be civil. I tried to be civil with Twomper, but he's too fucking stupid to get it. And I believe I'm being civil. I will be civil with anybody if they allow me. But it's just when like you hate on somebody for so long, and then all of a sudden, oh hey, I'm just built different, I guess. I just see it as another way of being two-faced.
And then also something that you guys are saying about, the two-faced thing. So this whole thing about me starting the panels happened because on Locke's panel, everybody was getting blocked and timed out. So that's when I started making my panels, because I was letting people that wanted to talk. That's why this whole thing started. Locke was starting to, they were deflecting and they were blocking. You couldn't say shit in his panel. It was turning to like how Tom used to have shit. You couldn't say nothing. And I was like, fuck that. Like Ed even blocked me. I got blocked from Ed's panel or channel just for putting eyes in the comments. So it was like, okay, if you can't even like do that, okay, I'll do a panel on my channel and let people come and talk. That's all that was. It wasn't, let me get some clout like you guys are saying. No, it's a simple thing as they were blocking and silencing everybody over there. And so, no, I said, okay, well, you guys come over here and do what you need to do.
Well, I mean,
you're going to continue.
That's another thing is people say, why do you let Ed do that? Why did you let Ed do that? I have no control over anything Ed does with his channel. I don't know what's going to happen until it happens. I knew nothing about the penny thing. I knew nothing about the polo thing. And when I saw the polo thing, I actually heard about it. People were asking me about it. And then I went and watched it. I was fucking pissed and I was shocked. and I went live almost immediately because I knew that shit wasn't. I mean, with that kind of shit, he's in some of the other positions he's put me in. He is kind of losing me.
Yeah, and
But we've had a bond for like 4 years. You know what I mean? And and it's not just this situation. I am constantly put in situations where two groups of people are going at each. This is why I left like over a year and a half ago. I left like all of the group chats. I left the Discord, the Insta. I left all that shit because I got sick of it. You got two different groups of people, little cliques that I'm friends with all of them, and they're going back and forth. If I don't say anything, then one of them's gonna say I'm a two-faced asshole. If I do say something, then the other group's gonna say I'm a two-faced. So I'm fucked either way. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I hear you.
I don't have. I mean, I recognize that I don't have any real friends here. I get that.
The same thing too, man. But brother, like the same thing. Like you can, I'm sure you would agree. I've been on Ed's panels plenty of times, a lot. I had a lot of respect for the dude, and the thing was, it was just I don't understand how. Yeah, Ryan had his opinion, and I had the same thing. Like that video came out, I saw it, and it was just alarming. And it was a question I asked, and I got blocked and called a two-face just because I asked a question. I'm still not over on Tommy's side. I'm not on Tommy's side. It's just that Tommy's seeing what's going on too, and we both agree. I mean, a lot of people are agreeing that he shouldn't be around, and it's just like he's just walking around doors, just trying to get in where he is, and it's just like this, putting videos out, doxing people, and then just going live nonchalantly, like acting like it's no big deal. That's crazy. And then won't let people up. Like I'm trying to get a hold of this dude to talk to him, and he won't let me up. He won't do anything. But yeah, he wants to put videos out and then talk in the chat. Like I know he's watching now, but he's putting you in these positions. It's just crazy. And again, you say like friends this and that, friends like how's what anything this guy's doing a friend? He's burned you a few times, put you behind the gun a couple times. Friends do that. Friends do that. I guarantee you this. I can guarantee you this. I got plenty of friends where I live right now, and you can call any one of them and ask them if I ever put them in a position like this. Or, I mean, shit, you can ask them a lot of things about me, but ask them, and I guarantee they would never tell you that I put them in any of these positions that your friend Edward has put you in. And it shows of how it's just weird too, how he has all these old ladies covering for him, and he won't speak out for himself. Like, be a fucking man, bro.
Well, I've got a lot of middle-aged ladies covering for me, so
you're older. You're that's okay. It's just, and you speak. You're out here talking. This dude does not come up at all. He hides on his own channel. He goes up on Locke's channel where he's defended. It's just crazy.
All right. I keep seeing something in I'm sorry, guys. I'm not reading many comments because I want to pay attention to what Cap's saying. But something that I have seen come up repeatedly, and I think we talked about it a little bit. Did somebody actually send CP to Locke's Gilded? I don't even have a Gilded account, so.
Oh yeah. So I guess that's something that's going on out there too.
Who did it?
Huh?
Who sent it?
I don't know who sent it, but I heard that there's some shit roaming around in their Gilded.
That's one of those situations where I do not want to see it.
Absolutely, that's what I'm saying.
But I'd like some proof, and I'll tell you guys something else while we're on the subject. Fucking John Davis, that psycho motherfucker. He thinks I'm Warbot. He thinks that Red Hood is Mitch Richmond, and I can prove all that. He fucking sent me several pictures of, and they're not illegal, but I didn't want to fucking see it. Several pictures of little girls in bathing suits. He said that it was so that I could report this Facebook account with him. But dude, why the fuck do you need to look at all those pictures, and why the fuck do you need to send them to me?
Yeah.
And some they were like set individually, so it wasn't like, it was like a big, look at all these, in one post. He sent me fucking, like, I've been afraid to show anybody, because if I pass it along, then I'm doing the same fucking thing. But why would you need to send me all those little pictures? I don't need to see it to report an account.
I agree.
Somebody wants a link. Hold on, I'll get you a link.
I guess Lala.
That's something else. And how many times have I set up here?
No.
Out the link for people to.
Well, see, but wait a second. People are saying it's not happening, but I didn't start that thing. Don't say I started it. Who'd you hear it from, Bill? You heard it from someone, right?
I saw it in Ray's chat. Is where I got it from.
I didn't. So you guys, and you didn't hear it from me, right? It wasn't me that typed it, right?
I don't remember who typed it. I just remember seeing it in Ray's chat. But like I didn't notice that it was you. If it was, you know what I'm not saying it was you. I'm just saying I saw it in Ray's chat.
So if that's wrong, then I will definitely take that back. But I did not start that. I heard it was going on. I don't know.
And yeah, I've heard things about Jonathan. Oh man, I see. That's the thing, is I hear everything third hand. You know, and
Mark, that's weird too. Mark.
Hello.
He's confused. That's why I don't fuck with gilded.
I'm just up here for 1 second because I'm here for the chat, not for Bill or Cap. And sorry, Bill. But I'm on that gilded. We're 45 people, including me. So like anybody can say whatever, right? I'm not the light. Hold on, I'm talking. I'm not the liar. I'm not saying Cap said it. I did read it before in a community post, but in chat, people are saying like it is a fact that happened. It is not true. There's a lot of people who are on that side or this side on that gilded, and everyone can testify that one, no CP has been sent, and two, there was no doxing whatsoever.
All right, you're
And I'm not lying. And I'm not lying.
There's screenshots of that, so you're gonna sit there and lie?
Yeah.
All right, Bill.
Show them.
Man, she's a liar.
Okay, show them. Show them. Okay, I can say a lot of people that are there from your side, Cap, that can say that no one doxed. Jonathan did ask this morning if we knew about Ray's contact information. He asked because he was trying to do something like PD wise with what Meow did and whatever. So he needed Ray's contact information for, I don't know, whatever. And nobody gave anything to him because I don't even know Ray's last name. I know nothing about Ray. I told him, I answered and I said, I just have his IG, but he didn't answer back. But yeah, there's 45 people, including me. Lala Blue is right there. I think she's trustworthy. And there's nothing of what's being said there at all.
I just wanted to say real quick, after listening to Twomper steal my strategy of how to shut people down, unhinged gang, we out here.
All right.
Okay. Well, I'm left all alone here with you, as always.
Oh, unfortunately, I'm too tired to you know.
Shut it off. I wasn't Chad. I was having fun.
I wanna make sure anybody else that wants to come at me has the chance. So there's the link, people.
But why did Cap rage quit? Because there were lies?
I don't think he really rage quit.
I wish, like, I wish somebody, like, I know there's hackers here. You have my permission. Look, you have my permission to hack into my Gilded or IG and look at whatever you can find, because shit has been said about us. Now I said it, us, that it's not true. Not true at all. But that's their narrative and whatever.
Victorious bastard. Bill, the same rules should be applied to Matt. Who said that they weren't? But I also know that they were saying shit about Matt that wasn't true.
Matt? I don't know.
I mean, didn't his wife come on and confirm some things?
Lala Blue, you know I'm not lying. You know I'm not lying. I'm vocal, and they don't like me. But no, I'm not gonna lie about that at all.
All right. Like I said, people, I don't watch this shit. I'm not in Gilded. I'm barely on Discord. So I get information third hand sometimes, and I usually tell you, hey, I don't really know because I didn't see it. But and then when I ask the question on here, sometimes I get the right answer, but sometimes I get answers that conflict. So I'm continuously out of the loop on a lot of things.
Okay, Bullhand, I have the answer for that, because it was a screenshot from a long thread. I saw it. I was there, of course. I'm there. And yeah, CP was written in what Locke said, that he wanted nothing to do, blah, blah, blah. But it was like he was referencing the situation with Meow and Jonathan. Nothing happened on Gilded. He was like stepping away and didn't want nothing to do with it in Gilded, but nothing was sent to Gilded. I don't know, that's what it was. Exactly. Yeah. Oh, and talking about receipts and everything, so, well, no, it's not my place. I'm gonna wait.
All right. Yo, I see you guys DMing me like crazy, but I can't.
Oh, wait, hold on.
I can't look at my DMs while I'm live.
No,
so.
I want to know. Smashley, send it to me. I can see it. I have you on IG.
I will definitely look at it after this. I just can't do it right now without getting kicked off.
No, but please, really, nothing was sent there. Nothing, like in the main general chat that screenshots were shared, nothing was sent there, really. I killed the panel. Yes, PatCon. Fuck me. Yeah, you can go, Bill.
Yeah, Tommy boy, you can come up.
Oh, okay.
Anybody can come up. There's no restrictions right now.
Okay, wait. I'm reading Smash. Okay.
I mean, and another reason why I don't watch panels very much anymore is because I just get tired of people fucking screaming at each other, man. I hate that shit.
Okay, I'm reading it.
And then you get people trying to scream over each other, and it doesn't work.
Let me go back, Smash.
All right.
Go back. Oh, hi, Tom.
All right.
Yes.
Yeah, go ahead, sir.
You got to give me a minute because I need to clean up this screenshot.
If it's a dick, I'm going to be very both aroused and disappointed at the same time.
Wait, while Tommy Boy is doing that, I'm gonna answer Smash. I just seen it. I'm going back and
Christy,
yeah.
you need to. My with all due respect, I think you need to take some time away from the internet. I understand you're going to scroll back and try to find this screenshot. You need to realize that in Discord, these things can be deleted.
No, I'm not gonna look at
In
the
Gilded,
screenshot.
they can be deleted. I need to take some information out of this before I show my screen.
So are you gonna show the same thing I just received?
Is it the doxing screenshot?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna show everyone because I'm over this fucking backdoor bullshit. But I'm not gonna re-dox these people, so I need to fix the. I wasn't intending on doing this.
With like the names scratched. I got it without like I don't know the answers, and I didn't read that when it happened. I saw the date.
Yeah, but Christy, you just came up here 2 minutes ago saying that never happened. So
no, the CP. I said the CP.
No, but you also said with the doxing too.
Oh yeah. I did say that because I didn't see.
What's that picture you're looking at? What's the picture you're looking at?
Exactly. Yes. And I'm open to that. Yeah.
Christy, this was in the general chat. This isn't even you do you know you can hide threads in there and stuff? Do you know that? Do you know what a thread is?
Yeah, I know what a thread is, and the answer to the answer. Yeah.
All right, guys, I'm gonna go. I need to try to look at something on Instagram. If I get kicked off, I'll come back, and sometimes when I come back, there's an echo. I'll just shut it down and start over again. But I'll be right back.
Hey, Bill.
I'm open, Tommy boy. Like I'm here to defend myself, not anybody else.
Bill, how do we know that? Bill, how do we know that Matt wasn't beating his wife? Out of fear that it's going to happen again. And don't you think that Matt should be held at the same standards everybody else is being called out on?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I just wanted to make that, clear because I've been spamming the chat and, people getting mad that I spammed the chat, asking questions, over and over and over again, hoping I'd got your attention. I wasn't being an asshole about it, but I just wanted to make it clear and where I stand on that and my feelings about that. You should be held to the same standards that everybody else is being held at. I don't want no favorites being played.
All right.
I'm not calling you out.
We don't really know what happened.
Right. Well, he's going to be going to court, but at the same time, when a woman's being beat, she's going to stand up and lie because she's afraid it's going to happen again. That's the normal routine from, abusers and the ones that's being abused. So, everything that, one is saying may or may not be the truth, and we can't take one or the other's word for it. But when there's abuses happen, we should take attention to that and not skip over certain parts. We should analyze everything. Okay, well, that's all I had to say. Thanks.
Yes, Mashley, I get it. And I believe you. I do. It's not.
All right, can you guys hear me now?
Yes, Bill.
All right, I don't know if Vic was just talking over me or what, but I was reading something on Instagram. Maybe that's why you guys couldn't hear me. But if you try to say I'm playing favorites, Vic, I don't care for Cap. And I knew about his restraining order for, I don't know, like at least 6 weeks, and I didn't say anything because we didn't know the details. So I didn't throw it out there until he pissed me off. So don't try to say I'm playing favorites. I could have threw it out a long time ago.
I don't know why you people are so infatuated with people's lives outside of, possible like CP or charges against children. And to be clear, I have nothing in my past. I'm just saying, if everyone digs into each other's lives, it's fucking weird.
Yes, it is.
It's fucking
I agree.
weird.
I mean, like I don't actually dig into people's shit. It's not something I really do myself. Other people do it and they send me shit or whatever. I mean, like I don't go around checking everybody I know. It's not my thing, you know. Fuck, I won't even like. Sometimes I'll know I have a screenshot of something that I know I've got, but I'm not fucking scrolling back through fucking hundreds of screenshots. You know what I mean? It's not my thing. But the thing is, when people start throwing stones and somebody feels like they got wronged by that, they want to find a stone to pick up and throw back that's just a little bit bigger.
I get it. Shit gets hurled. I just said that the other night, but it's just like it's getting out of control here, people.
Totally.
What happened today with Meow, and that's the video. I just got sidetracked with this bullshit. To release with, and it's nothing like crazy. It's JT talking out of both sides of his mouth, and I'm not lying about anyone. This is all stuff coming out of his mouth, people. His mouth. There's no doctored shit here, JT. I don't know if that martialist comment was to me, gang, clack, or some shit, but this is your own mouth in this community. And that was some nefarious shit that went on today. Some nefarious shit. And there was a certain panel, I got to look, maybe a week ago, where you guys were blatantly, openly talking about this shit.
About what?
All right. I got this. I have the Sabby docs. I gotta make sure I don't dox myself over here, because obviously people are not happy with me.
What? No, don't dox yourself, man. Let somebody else do it. Let somebody else have the gratification. I'm kidding. Or you can send me your personal information and I'll throw it out there, and then they can say I doxed you.
Fuck. I just gotta find the right app to open this up in.
Okay.
Yeah, Smashly, I read what you sent me and thank you for that. I know other people are sending me stuff, but it's hard. It's just really hard for me to check Instagram and text messages while I'm live. I'm sorry.
This is a pain in the ass.
Well, you should probably start by taking off your clothes. Sometimes that makes things go a little bit faster.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put this on my thing, and then I'm gonna take a screenshot of it, because this other problem that I'm having is that it's showing my address bar on Google Chrome, and you guys are gonna be able to see that.
Take a screenshot and cut it. No?
Yeah, so I'm gonna open this up in Chrome, zoom out so you can see the whole thing, and then I will take a screenshot and I will put the picture of the screenshot. Mm-hmm. I'll take the screenshot box from my computer and put that up. Stand by here.
No man, is somebody deleting comments?
It's
or
not
something?
Me. Here.
That's what sucks about StreamYard is I can't. On StreamYard, you cannot tell what's being taken out or even who's got wrenches. So I don't know what's going on.
I'm gonna zoom out of it a bit so you guys can see where I edited things here.
All right, I'll give you full screen, and if you need access to the screen share, I get to give that to you too.
Okay, I just gotta let me pull all this shit down off my screen. Make sure I'm not gonna do any, because I got a bunch of work up here.
I'll just duct tape it. Nobody will see.
Okay.
You're on, Vic.
Hey, I think that you need to look at the people that's modding for you, because there's like two sides, and one of them can't take the heat, so they like to start kicking or muting people. So I just think that you need to rethink who your mods are, because these people are not thinking straight. Just like they said, oh, there wasn't no doxing and stuff like that, and when in fact they was. And I've seen some of that also going on, and I don't think it's right.
Okay,
so,
all right, Vic, I don't want to cut you off, but I want to get off of here. I don't even, I
all
want to
right,
finish
bro.
this fucking video and go to bed. So I got this finally up here.
All right, Tommy, you have a good one, bro.
All right.
I'm on that page, so I just want to know like where. Because there's
all right,
deleted.
Bill, I think you got to give it permission.
Okay,
Bill.
I got you. All right, there you go.
So guys, I did block out the top like app things to make sure that it was not, just so that wasn't identifiable, because those are things that can show what phone it's from. But you can see it's general chat, Sabby on 427. Answer the question is yes, thank you. Blank is Cooley. I get confused with those two. Blank is the leader. Yeah, I know that. You want Annoyed's name too? No, Sabby, laughing emoji. You guys can see I took this from my snipping tool, so you can see the screenshot, and I just overlaid it with my PDF software that I use for work. I'm going to take my screen off because I'm a bit worried about getting doxxed here.
Somebody sent me that exact thing just a little bit ago, so unless you two are secretly working together, it's real.
So here's the fact of the matter, guys. Here's the fact of the matter, and I'm gonna jump off of here. JT had put me on blast. I woke up, and it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. But he said, this guy that's been here for 2 months and is making all this ruckus. I have receipts that'll be with another video to show JT. I've been around for a while. A lot of us have been around for a while. A lot of us have been quiet, and a lot of us have watched this place go to shit. And a lot of us are not going to let it happen anymore. So it's if you can't take the shit of being called out and people standing up for what they believe in, then you shouldn't be here. And if you're going to attack people's family and you're going to bring their children into this, you shouldn't be here. If you're going to, if you're going to get bent out of shape and you're going to jump from panel to panel to bring up someone else's abuse, to bring up another child's abuse, to help further your slandering of another man, but hear that same abuse against that man and not blink an eye, you should not be here. This is not a shit hurling contest. There's people on these panels daily that cry, that have true emotion. I understand it's the internet, but that's not the place for you to win a participation or a popularity award because you got left out in fucking high school or in college. Nobody gives a fuck. You're ruining the fucking place, and you're starting to get called out. That's all I got to say. I'm going to try to button up this video. It is not a slander of JT, but JT was clearly not honest in what he was saying today when he was confronted with the meow stuff. And that's all I'm putting out there. Be honest, people. It's not difficult to speak with passion and speak truthfully when you don't lie. It's as simple as that. Just don't lie. Something?
But what if, like, I'm talking for myself, what if my truth is not what you think it's the truth? Because, for example, right now, like, Tommy Boy, I don't know you, but I like how you talk, and I've said it before, right? I can, like, honestly, I can give you my gilded password, and there's deleted comments from that day. There are, but it was the exact same day that I was at Disneyland. So that's like, everybody knows that I was not reading chat. But I'm not saying it's a lie or not. I didn't know. They're deleted comments from that day, but you can go and see. And I'm not lying.
So that's a good point, Christy. No, that's a good point, Christy. So even with that being said, and they were just talked about earlier, I was kind of listening to it. I'm such a fucking nerd. I got 2 headphones in right now, believe it or not. So I'm listening to the stream while editing this video. But so I was listening to it, and the truth about it is, here it is, Christy, is that I was and I'll probably get chewed out for showing that screenshot, but it just had to happen. But the truth is that screenshots can be made, can be manipulated and made. Fake Discords, people can go through all the way and make fake Discords. That stuff can happen. So I will say that that comes up to you as a person to judge that, right? And there's absolutely, I think there's forensics and things that you can look into, right? I just learned about that. When you send people photos, there's a whole mine of information that's encapsulated into that photo, right? That you would never know unless you were like a data forensic person. I didn't know this shit. I'm just finding this stuff out, mainly because of this fucking community. And what I'm getting at is that, so that's one thing, Christy. I agree with that, right? And that's why I asked you about like Discord, those things like that you can delete comments. I didn't know until I was in the stock trading community about secret threads. I had no idea there were secret threads or threads that you could just be hidden from. That shit blew my mind. But
oh yeah, Discord's the same way.
Discord's terrible about it.
Yeah, I don't have Discord. It's gilded, but yeah, like I know the basics. But I went back and back and back, and there's deleted comments, but nothing like. I tried to look for like where it said thank you and like little things, and it's not there. So.
Yeah, I went back to that chat that day, and I looked for the comment where he was naming Cap's name, and it's not there. So when I said Cooley's name, it was after the fact that he had already figured out who Captain was. He had already posted the newspaper article. And he is no longer in that gilded room. I should have never confirmed Cooley's name, and I was wrong for that. But it was after he already figured out who Captain was. And because Captain and Cooley's names have been in so many streams, all he had to do is go back and record or rewind and find it. Jonathan was doing all that research on his own. And I was wrong for confirming Cooley's name.
Those were your messages.
Yeah, they're in the general chat.
Well, now they're not because
I
you
never
deleted
denied
them.
that.
I didn't see them. Yeah, no.
I never denied that I said that.
But you deleted them.
There. No, they're still there.
Christy just confirmed they're not there.
I'm here.
I have multiple people that have confirmed they're not there.
No, I can go back and pull that up and share.
Sabby,
my comments are still there. I have to delete my own comments.
Can you clarify what you meant? Do you want to know who so-and-so is too? What did that mean?
Because he was like, he posted the newspaper article. He said, so is so-and-so Captain? Because
and then you mentioned the name Oscar, and you thought it was a big joke. You put a smiley face. Did you send me a message today that says someone's after me?
Oh, someone is after me? No.
Yeah, yes, you did.
I didn't say someone is after me. I didn't use those words.
No, you said someone's after me.
Oh, I said Jonathan's after you.
Yeah, I left you guys side. I left you guys alone.
I said I don't know why I'm getting a message saying that
you said I'm tired of you fucking fucks. I'm not talking shit about you. I get a message that you think it's hilarious to release people's names and said, would you like to know more? Smiley face. I don't even know who the fuck Oscar was. Rules for thee, but not for me.
That's a user. It's a YouTube handle name.
I don't know who Oscar is.
And right, Sushi already doxed that name several times. And I did not ever say their real name.
What is your end game here? Because you're being very friendly on panel. What is like as for and I don't release DMs. What's your end game? What do you want?
To come up
State
and
your
be
demands.
honest.
State your demands.
I'm just being honest.
No, I said, what's your end game here? State your demands. What would you like to see happen?
Nothing. I was just coming into Bill's stream because he's just a relaxing, fun stream.
Yeah, it's a relaxing, fun stream when Bill Powell talks to Twomper.
I'm coming up to talk.
This was anything but relaxing.
I noticed.
Christy up top has
been
on this
relaxing
stream.
Ones, but
yes,
Christy,
I heard my.
Christy has been on this stream to quote unquote expose me and my negativity, hatred, and misogyny. I didn't even know what Tommy Boy's video was. Christy also did the same thing on Edge stream. Sabby, you got me involved in a couple. Yes, you did, Christy. Yes, you did.
Christy, these are all in my videos. You've seen my videos.
What I said, I will. But what did I say?
Go watch my videos.
I'm not subbed to either of you.
I'm very happy to lose the one. That is perfectly.
No, Ray, what I wanted to say, I DM'd you and I told you, and I've done nothing against you, but I don't believe you're true.
You're kidding me. Can we watch the video? Can we watch the video?
But wait, yeah, but yeah, exactly, Tommy Boy. As I said before, you're okay if you don't like me, but we can live like that, right? Without hurting
here's
each
the
other.
thing. I've been
Same way with Ray. I don't like him, but I'm not harming him.
Here's the thing. So I understand that, completely understand that. Here's the thing, Christy, and this is why I made the comment. I'm glad you brought that up. This is why I made the comment.
You also let them talk on my channel, Sabby.
Hold on.
I'm sorry, what?
I'm listening,
Sabby,
Tommy.
listen, Christy,
is anybody there?
The reason you shouldn't
what
be
did
on.
You say, Ray?
Yeah, in your Gilded, you talked about mass reporting my channel. That template
no, I
letter.
did not.
That's not
Jonathan
true.
said that he striked your channel. I said, show me.
Yeah.
That was it. One comment. Yeah. Show me.
Yes, and that's true.
I wanted to see it because I wanted to send it to you.
And there's a lot of people there that you can ask.
I do not agree with striking channels. I don't care what's being said on the channels. I don't care if I'm the topic on the channels. I don't agree with striking them.
The topic on the channel was Cooley's been nothing but nice to everybody. And as far as I know, Oscar is a sweet, 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 kind person. And somebody thinks it's funny to dox folks. I know your last name. And I even blocked the person who was a fucking ugly scumbag that actually.
Ray keeps dropping out. Anyways.
Ray, you cut off on us.
I blocked a dox of yours last night as well too. You are so sketchy. You are so sketchy. It's not even funny. The stuff you said, I have all these clips. You have a clip of you just the other night saying, I have so much information on so many people at CPP. I know you go on to say, I know so many people's issues over there. And I would never use that against them.
Nope.
Who says something like that? That is an underhanded threat, is what that is, Sabby.
It may be, but is it any worse than people threatening to collect donations to come out to my house and to pick a fight with me?
See,
or how about putting out my information?
Sabby, here's the thing, and this is what I was just about to say to Christy. So this will work in both scenarios. This will go in both scenarios. Listen, this is the same thing that came up with Christy. Christy, I understand that we can have difference in opinion, right? I understand that you could just block me, not look at my channel, not come to Ray's channel. Simple as that, right? However, if you're going to be a talking head on these panels and you are going to speak your opinion, you're going to speak about your life, you need to be prepared for people to at the very least, discuss those things and say, hey, I don't agree with what she said. And I'm going to say it also in public. There's nothing wrong with that. There is nothing wrong with that. What is wrong, and this is where the lines get blurred, guys, and it's not a fair world. It's not a fair world. But when people come up and they say, well, I got a DM from somebody threatening something, we as the chat, we can't hold much substance with that. What we see is what's out here in public, what happens in the chat, what happens on panels, what happens in comments, right? So the shit you say here, it lasts, Sabby. So I hear you and I feel for you, but also with the amount of lies that you've told in this community, I don't believe you. I'm sorry. And
you don't know what I've lied about.
I do. You did it just the other night. And it was on one of my videos where, and this is terrible.
I'm not sub you. I don't know what the video is.
No, this is terrible, Sabby. Panel Channel did it. You didn't watch the Panel Channel?
No, I don't. I'm not sub to them either.
You got into an argument with Tommy. And said, "I am better than your whole OSENT team. I'm better than your entire OSENT team."
I did.
You with me?
Mm-hmm.
Then that day, PCI had a catch, correct?
I was still talking to Tommy.
And you went on to say that you caught that pred. You found that pred. Did you not?
I did, and then I re-corrected it.
You came back hours later, you popped back in
like you
usually do.
It was like
you
30
popped
minutes.
back in and said, hey, Locke, I just want to let you know I get all worked up sometimes, and I guess I didn't actually end up finding that pred.
I also said that I was given the name to look up.
No, Sabby, you blatantly lied.
So I did not
blatantly lied on the foundation of this community that is the decoys that do this work, not the OSENT. Nobody cares. Listen, Sabby, nobody cares about your $16 or $17 you spent to look up Ed. No one gives a fuck. But the fucking decoys and the people that put in work around here, those are the ones that matter, not you, not your lies. We don't care about that, and we want that shit out of here.
Stop. Because I was spending $200 a month on fucking doing research for catchers. I just canceled all my accounts out almost 2 months ago.
Would you mind giving us?
If I can't find it free, I can't pull anything up.
Would you mind giving us an itemized breakdown of how 200? Because I know how much Truthfinder costs. I know how much been verified. I'm not calling you a liar, but would you mind just unpacking how that $200 was allocated?
Yeah, because
I almost $50-$60 for Truthfinder.
You're lying, Sabby.
No, I'm not.
You realize Ray works with some of the best decoys.
I have
in this
credit
community
card statement showing it.
That have already looked into the cost of these things.
I can send him the proof.
You realize your
credibility. You know what's fucked up about everybody? I mean, especially FBC and all the rest of them jerk offs. All of this, and I lump myself into some of it myself now. I don't work for catchers near as much as I used to, but all this fucking time people spend hunting shit on each other, and money people spend hunting shit on each other that could be going to hunt fucking preds. Yeah, I've had an issue with this for a long time,
that's all I was doing. I wasn't even hunting people in the community.
Sabby, you weren't.
I'm saying it's going on.
Sabby,
it's been going on for a long time.
Oh no, and Sabby can still hear me. Sabby, you weren't doing shit.
How much time has Twomper spent running down shit on me when he doxed like 4 different Bill Powells that weren't me?
Twomper's done. Twomper's gone. He's gone.
How much has Twomper ever done to actually catch a pred? That's just an example that I have firsthand knowledge of.
I understand that, Bill, but Bill, you got to keep in mind. Listen, I've been here for a while. I know the FBC story, but listen, those are still the whole PatCon haystack. That's still speculation. I don't know, right? And to be honest,
what's speculation?
Those are a part of FBC. That haystack.
No, that's not speculation. This goes back a long time.
No, I know. Trust me, Bill. I know that there's ideas, that there's little things that are put into avatars and the ways they write their names. Trust me, I know, dude. I know. I'm not an idiot. But what I'm getting at is that's still, Bill, speculation. What's not speculation, and this is why I'm white knighting for my own fucking channel over here is the shit people say that is recorded and kept online, like Sabby lying, like Sabby doxing people
No, I'm
in the
pulling
community.
it up right now. Wasn't lying. Yes, I said I confirmed Cooley's name. I also said that I should have never done that.
No one cares about the $200. Even if you have $200, you make $80K a year. Nobody gives a fuck. That's not the problem. The problem is the problem is you going on a tirant 3 or 4 months ago and having a panel every fucking day. You got so bored. You got so fucking bored. You had so much time on your hands. You chose to restream a fucking infamous catcher, an OG catcher in this community, and drag the fuck out of the guy by yourself.
Yeah.
You are toxic. You are toxic to this community.
And I'm not sub to that channel. I don't go and watch that channel.
It doesn't matter. You're
it
toxic.
Does matter because
people like you are ruining this community.
Away from a lot of those channels.
I've been hearing that story for fucking months, and look where we're at right
now. Clown Force is not FBC.
I mean, I rather cash out them than get rid of them work. Obviously, nobody wants me researching these things.
We can't hear a word you're saying.
So that is fine. But there's other ways I can help.
Sabby, we cannot hear anything you're saying. Oh God, I'm gonna have to you to get your mic straightened out. All right, that should be better. When you get your mic straightened out, come back.
There's so much shit. There's so much shit with Sabby that I can't even speak on because I don't have receipts. But this woman is not healthy to this community. It's just the fact of the matter. But you guys should be able to see it just from what is public knowledge, from what has happened. And yes, people can go delete things. I understand that. But just open your eyes, people. The shit that's happening around here is think about for a second what happened today. Like, just think for a second what happened today.
Horrible.
It's fucking crazy.
At the end of the day, none of this means a fucking thing. All of these people. Part of the reason I named my channel "Pulling the String" is, I mean, it's a guitar thing, which was my original idea. But like these people, like fucking FBC and Red Hood and all these people saying that we had some kind of control over things, which never existed.
Exactly.
I don't know if they want some kind of power. But I mean, really, the way this shit got started is people were bringing us problems that we were able to solve. People grew to trust us, and that's kind of how this shit got built.
Hey, Bill, just for transparency, was FBC like heavily involved in any OSINT research by any chance? They seem to be pretty crafty around the interwebs. Do you know what role they played with Colorado Pet Patrol?
Yeah, Twomper and Tommy are good friends. Twomper's actually been on catches with Tommy before. Twomper's done a lot of things to harass people so that Tommy would have plausible deniability, and it worked for a while.
I got a little bit of history. I got a little bit of history with Twomper, and I've been open about it on panel. Like, the guy looked out for me during when all the shit went sideways and some fucking false shit came out about me. Bill, me and you have always been friends, man. I got no beef with you, but like the enemy of my friend is not my enemy. And what this side of the fence seems to demand is that, like, we pledge allegiance and like wear a red coat or a blue coat and stand on opposite side of the firing lines, and it's ridiculous.
But it goes both ways because
not for me, Christy, not for me. I'm friends with Cap and I'm friends with JT. I'm still friends with Edward. Edward's got a shit going on that needs to be fucking addressed. 100% it needs to be addressed. but I'm also like I'm friendly with Annoyed is one of my, I trust him more than most people in the community. None of you are going to dictate with whom I get to be friends.
You as a person, but I would say like how your side.
When did I ever dictate who you can be friends with, Ray?
No, that's what I'm getting.
Hold on. I haven't talked because when people say something about Savvy, it's like, so they, and it's like,
hey, listen. And Ray, you're not gonna like hearing this, but it's all of our fault. And you're gonna hate hearing this even more. I have not dragged this guy once since this shit came out. I've tried to create a dialogue, but I will say this, and this goes besides the point of even the shit that's going down right now. But here's the facts, people, because JT, I know you're listening. You think I've been here for 2 months. The fact of the matter is we've created this environment and we've all allowed it to precipitate into this shit show. You have a guy, Ed, that used to work with CPP. He went against them for whatever their reasons were, created a channel that gained a shit ton of followers. I will even show you a clip from 8 months ago when I first got up there and said, I miss the drama streams. Oh, let's do the drama streams more. That was 8 months ago, people. That was 8 months ago. And what I'm getting at, then you have enter stage left, JT Colfax. JT Colfax has a vendetta against this man. For better or for worse. I understand that he was doing weird shit and then Tommy pulled up to his fucking house. I get it. I fucking get it. But then you start to get these people that jump back and forth. FBC comes into the mix. This shit show, it creates it's truly societal standards in terms of factions of people coming together, and then those factions start to break apart. And so there's not even 2 factions anymore. There's multiple factions. And it's not even that people are aware that they're even pointing the finger at the other side. It's a delusion. That's how far gone we are.
Yeah.
And so I hate to say it, but let me recuperate that. It does come from Ed's channel. I'm not even talking about anything else, guys. I'm talking about, Bill, you just said it. And I know he's one of your friends, right? But you just said it. What are we doing spending all this fucking time doing this? Go back and look at Ed's channel for the last fucking year. If you saw my video, I typed in thaw, and all it was fucking thaw videos.
And just for clarification, Bill, that was not directed at you. You've never given me that. That was more toward. Can you hear me now?
All right. Yeah, Ray, I heard you. Okay.
Yeah,
cool.
that was more at the locksmith panel associates. That was not it. I was just saying that, like, the whole quote unquote, like, the boys.
You broke up.
You're not breaking up. He's not breaking up.
If he was talking in the beginning, we didn't hear any of it.
We heard all of it.
Yeah, we have.
Sabby, you got some kind of mic issue going on, because we could hear it and we're having a hard time hearing you.
That is so weird. Let me grab my Bluetooth.
Go ahead, Ray.
But yeah, so I mean, there's a template letter going around for all somebody had to do is reach out and say, Ray, please take down the video, and I would have. But the back alley fucking Russian operative conversations had to take place, and then I get the screenshot where people think it's funny to dox, and multiple people reached out to me and said that Jonathan was circulating that through the Discord, and I had the guilt. Same different. Your server, okay, the server.
Yeah, but he asked, but nobody gave him the information, and there's a lot of people that can say that. That's true.
Right, but nobody from there reached out to me and said that so and so is trying to find you. If somebody in my server said, "Hey, someone's looking for Christina Machete's personal information," even if we're having a personal beef, I'd probably hit you up right away to say, "Hey, so and so is trying to ask people for your personal info." I've already been doxxed. It is what it is. I'm going to sleep tonight. It is what it is.
I didn't see that. I don't know.
Yeah, that happened this morning, and I sent it to Ray. Well, I didn't send it to him. I just told him about it.
I didn't hear. I couldn't listen to your whole stream, Ray, but like I didn't know that you'd been doxxed. Do you know who did it?
Me neither. I didn't know. But
Oh,
okay.
I don't know either, but whatever.
I know that people like Jonathan was asking for his info, but I have no idea what his last name is or address or anything. I didn't see anything. And
Well,
it's
it's
not on.
really simple to know who's doing all the doxing by the people who's talking about it. Those are the corporate people that I would point the finger at. Oh, and while I'm here, I want to clear the air about something. Sabby, you did come on to me in
No, I didn't.
in a chat,
You're a sick,
and I
dirty old
told
man.
you point blank that you
That I
were
was
too
nothing but
damn
nice
young
to.
for me, and you got your feelings hurt, and you moved on to other people.
Like I said,
Yeah,
I was
you
nothing
did,
but
and
nice
there
to
are
you.
other people in the community that told me
I
the
don't give a
same
shit,
thing
Vic.
about
I
your
have
fucking
nothing to say to
boring
you.
ass going around trying to
Please
pick
leave
people
me
off from
alone.
the chat. And,
Vic,
you know,
please leave me
you'd
alone.
make a good fit with Locksmith.
Vic, leave me alone.
No, I'm
Savvy,
telling the fucking truth.
stop.
I
I'm
blocked
telling the
you.
truth.
I'm not
Vic,
talking to you. Please leave me alone.
Vic,
You
give me
know,
1
and that's
second.
why
And
I don't follow your
guys.
sorry ass, is because
Vic.
I see what kind of person you are.
Hey, Vic, this is Ray. Give me 2 seconds, Vic. Stabby, when you host panel after panel and say that you're here for the fuckery, you don't get to say, leave me alone. Like, you brought this up. You brought this to your own doorstep. This is your creation.
You're right. But I
So
was
then
being
why are you
nice to
telling
him and
everyone
I
to
never hit on him.
But what I'm saying is when you say leave me alone and you say to me in the like, I didn't harass you in the DMs. I just said stop doxing people. You created this monster. This is Frankenstein's creation. This is you.
Well like said. I said, I was never hitting on him. I was being nice to him. That was it.
We're not talking about that. We're talking about where we find ourselves right now. The fracture in the community. There's probably, I don't know, maybe 100 people that have ever caught more than 10 preds. FM's in the chat. Sammy Joe's in the chat. I'm in the chat. I'm sure Blaze is down there. Do you think that you've brought more good or more harm to this community?
Since you started bashing me?
Oh my God, gaslighting and passive aggression. Wow.
Jesus. Great question, though. Great question.
I have done nothing but brought bad to this community.
Because I started bashing you?
Since then, everything that's appeared on these streams, yeah. The things that I have done, I have admitted to.
Do you want me to reopen the wound that I quote unquote bashed you for? Do we need to go through that again?
No, I hung up the phone with you and said I didn't want to talk about it anymore. I apologize.
Well, no, you just said that I bashed you.
And then you went out on your streams and started bashing me. I let you have your own space.
Sabby, you haven't even...
You didn't let me have my own space. I fucking created my own space.
I walked away from your space. However you want to put it. You have your own space.
Sabby,
yeah, that is for you.
Sabby,
I am not participating in that space.
You need to fix your mic first off, but second off, you are lucky that you guys up here that have some morals, because you know you got some fucking monsters in the closet that we're not fucking touching on. And I'm not threatening you, but you are fucking toxic, and these people know the fucking tip of the goddamn iceberg.
I'm not having anything to do. I'm going through. I'm watching a couple of streams, mostly catches. Some decoys, and if somebody says I need donations, I'm cash apping. That's it. That's what you guys want. That's what I am doing. You guys don't want me to participate? That's fine. I'm not participating.
Is there any reason for Cooley, Oscar, or Captain's name to come out of your mouth in a server? Is there any reason for that? Or you said, do you want to know? So you were literally in a joking way. You said, do you? And after this, Christy was very polite.
It shouldn't have been done.
In the private chat, Christy asked if she could have the microphone for a second. So I'm going to ask politely that we listen to Christy.
Let's hear it.
Oh, I can wait. It has nothing to do with what you're talking about. You can finish. I just want to drop off, but say something before, because I don't want to. I'm not gonna rage quit.
No, say what you got to say, Christy. Go. The floor is yours.
Extra here. I just want to say that I appreciate Tommy Boy and Ray, that we can have a conversation without yelling and being cursing each other out. I understand we don't like each other, and that's okay. But if you know me a little bit, you know that I do not hurt people on purpose. I am defending myself in regards of what happened with my daughter. That I owned it. It was a mistake again, and I cannot change what happened. It was bad. I know, but what can I do? Okay, so and then the PHI, Gabby, whatever thing, it's a thing that went downhill, and I have no beef with them. I'm gonna let it go. I hope they do too. And I think we need to like not use a plural word when referencing to another side, because I'm Christy, I'm not Ed's supporter. Like, I'm from this side, but not because I'm from this side, I'm a bad person. I have my life and my decisions and everything. And if you don't like it, just go and live your life and I'll go live mine. But I don't like people bashing me when they don't know the truth. Like I want someone, and Tommy Boy, I know you like making videos. If you have time, I know it's not personal, but I'm asking anybody in chat, like, please look for a time where I mentioned condoms, sexual life, a lot of things have been said. Like, I didn't even have a husband now, per Vic. Hi, Vic. You said that yesterday. So, yeah. So, like, things have been said about me that are not true, and people are believing them. And it's stupid. I know it's YouTube, but it's not fair either. So, live and let live. I'll do the same. I'll do the same. I'm saying it here. I'll do the same.
Well, sometimes, Christy, it's like this. When you follow people down the wrong path, don't expect to not, get flack from people. When you start backing people, toxic people, it rubs off on you and the people who support that.
I get it. That's why I'm saying that. Yeah. And Cap, I forgot about Cap. Cap, you can ask Bobby Joe. Who was the one that called her when you were depressed? And I'm saying this publicly, and she knows. Who was the one that told Bobby Joe to call you when I heard you were having a very rough time? When you were on the phone with Bobby Joe for more than 2 hours, who was the one from Mexico that asked her to call you and help you? Okay? So yeah, go drag me.
So here's the thing, Christy, is all I'd say is that, listen, everyone can relate with that, right? And I get it. But, and I hate to say this because I don't want to make my channel seem like it's not legitimate, but you got to realize that while being on the internet, especially on camera, on a panel, I could take your words and I could clip them and push them together to make it sound like you say some crazy shit, right? And yeah, it would get some laughs, but after a while, people would stop. People would be like, oh, it's just a bunch of bullshit, right? But I could continue to do that. And the next guy and the next guy or the next girl could just continue to do that, right? So all I'm saying is that if that does truly, if that changes your day-to-day life, I would tread more lightly around whether it's on being on camera, whether it's being on panels, right? There's because I'm just saying that stuff is never going to rid itself from the internet. We all know that.
Yeah. But people don't like go with the narrative, and they don't get it that I'm okay. Maybe I'm every day, but it's after 4 or 5 o'clock. Like, I have a job and I have things to do. I'm not here all day. I watch panels that go on the mornings that everybody's there, and like there's really people that are 24/7 here. So yeah, like, and I get that people don't like me, don't watch me, but don't harm me, and I will not respond, and that's okay. Period.
Well, but that's a good example. If you watch my video, I'm not harming you at all.
No, and you even put in the disclaimer.
I think you're a great woman.
Yeah. Did I answer? Did I fight? Like, nothing. I just let it go. I didn't like it, of course, but it's your channel.
Now, would I write that same message for Sabby? I would not. Just to keep it 100, as the kids say, I would not. I don't. I'm sorry, but I just, with everything, Christy, you. I think with the problem with you is you're on so many panels that sometimes you forget what you say, and it's not.
Yes.
It's not terrible shit. It's not like you're doing terrible shit, right? But Sabby has been caught with her foot in her mouth about 18 different times, and she walks it back somehow. And I'm over this. We're all adults here. I'm over this whole whether it's people on panel, people in chats doing fucked up things, then apologizing, and then being the same fuck boy or fuck girl they were 2 days later. Grow up.
Yeah.
Here's some advice that should be obvious, but obviously isn't. And this goes
Don't
for
sleep with women
everybody.
named Tiffany.
That also is good advice. If this shit is causing you more bad feelings than good feelings, if it's not enjoyable, if you find it just, some people just like to be pissed off. Some people just want that aggravation. Like me, I don't hardly watch any of these panels anymore because it's the same shit again and again and again with different names. Sometimes the same name. So and so's attacking so and so and blah blah blah. This one it is. Fuck you. I just don't understand how people watch every single fucking panel. When I usually do my shit, most of my panels are me just bullshitting with the chat, and in my opinion, pretty goddamn boring. And I go live at a time of day usually when people, it's not a good time of day for people to get on panels. I much prefer the smaller chats where it's just me talking. But a lot of guys are just riding off of these drama views. They want the shit to keep going because it gets them like a shit ton more views. Like right now, I'm getting like twice what I normally get, and it's because it's fucking drama shit. People are feeding off of it. People are, for lack of a better word, I'll say capitalizing on it, whether it's with money if your account's monetized or with clout. Clout's a big deal around here. It seems to be our formal currency. And that's mostly what this shit's all about, to be quite honest.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Well, that's what I wanted to say. And thank you for letting me speak. And I'll continue to be me. And I'll let you all be you. I don't dox. I don't do anything like that. You can look. And yeah, that's okay. We can all live, right? Here and there.
FM, don't act like you're not doing the same thing. You came out here and chastised me for it. And then the very next day, you had your own drama panel that I told you deleted. So, whatever, FM.
Can you please, Cap, again?
I'm just going to throw this out there. You don't need the drama. When me and Jay Silly and Cap and the boys were doing fun shit on Mondays, we'd pull 145, 150, 160 people, and it was just the fellas talking shit. But that became too misogynistic and too discriminatory. And I tried to make something that was right, Tommy Boy. The first couple of weeks, we were everybody was tuning in, having a good time, cracking a beer, having some laughs.
We were dragging each other, and people were.
Yeah, we weren't but apparently that caused grief in the panel community. That was not okay with y'all. That's my only question. Is why was that not okay?
Oh, is it to me?
Are you asking me?
No, Bill, you're the mid afternoon. You're the TV host that's about to be retired out there. You've got the 4 o'clock spot, and I'm now the morning drive. We're both fucking useless. But no, when me and the boys, me and Jay Silly, Bad Guy, FCC, Cap, we would do those. It was misogynistic. We don't let and I was the first person to say the girl should have their own space too. With Christy and APP and Utah, I was we could have some fun shit that actually has a purpose instead of hey, we're all lonely and bored at the end of the day. Let's just, click go live and see what happens. That's where a lot of this negativity came from. Was the
No, I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing at the comment from Benama's villain. It was the first Monday, and it continued. Anyways, sorry.
Well, I'm glad you cut him off because I need to get to bed. I'm not going to get this video out tonight. It's not some big hit piece. It's just, like I said, JT talking out both sides of his mouth. But I'll get it out tomorrow. It's almost 3 a.m. here in Europe. And yes, I live in Europe, you fucking nerds. I'll do a live stream, like riding my bike, so that all you uncultured swine can see it.
But Tommy boy, super quick before you dip, do you know what I'm talking about? Like we were, and I was more or less just the host. Y'all were creative and witty enough where we could carry a 2.5 hour conversation, make it fun, and most people seem to enjoy that space.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying, people. The irony here, it's a tough thing because the irony, I know even Ray and I talked about it when that was kind of starting up, was like, well, to play devil's advocate, you could, we could just do this, in voice chat, right? In like a Guilded or in a Discord, right? But the fact of the matter is, the reason my closer to my video says make the chat great again, it's because there is a bit of community here around having different people's opinions in, right? And having people bear witness to that, and then them reacting to those things, right? And that's all we were trying to do. And I think things were working well. It's just this, and again, I think it comes down to the environment that we've created over here around cultism. I hate to say it, but it's the shit I'm seeing in chat and how people are reacting. I hate to be this fucking dude, but Aurelius has a wonderful quote about you can hold power without having any opinion, and it doesn't need to upset it doesn't need to upset your state of mind, right? It's crazy that people get so ingrained in being like, oh, you're not 100% with us, then you're against us. Like, having no opinion is fine, people. It's fine.
And I'll piggyback Tommy and Bill, I know that a lot of what you probably did came from a good place, but we don't need police, and there are enough people out here that we out here, and the scum always gets exposed at the end of the day, and transparency is fucking huge. And I do remember yesterday when it was fun and there weren't so many you're basically talking it was me and a dude that raided the Capitol that kind of started the panel movement, and we did it once a week for 2 hours, and it was fun. And now thank you, brother. What's that?
Can I say something, Ray, to you?
Go ahead, Christy. Go ahead, say something to me.
Now that you talked about it, that, and then remembering what Red Hood said. Hi, Red Hood. The day that I went on a rant in your chat on that first Monday, right, that you referenced to, I sent you a DM. I think it's a voice note, and also I texted. I was crying, remember? And yes. I said I was sorry that I was not okay. It was March 15th. The same fucking day I sent Red Hood the picture of me with my eyes like this, because he was in chat at your panel trying to get me off the internet. Okay. So it was that same day where shit happened. I owned it. I apologized to you. It happened one day. And I did send that picture to Red Hood for him to understand what I was going through. Okay, I'm not playing the victim card. I'm explaining that I'm not a cougar per Red Hood. He made it sound like that because I heard it. And what I told you, that I was wrong.
Red Hood does like to twist shit and make things up. I've seen that myself.
I never went back to your Mondays. It was just that one time, and I was wrong, and I owned it, and I sent you a DM. And you know that. And that's it.
Yeah, I don't want to. I'll be the first guy to pop off because it's like I said. Now it is actually 3 a.m. here. But I appreciate the conversation. I'll leave you guys with my my last favorite Aurelius quote, which is very which is very fitting to this. It's written on my mirror. Yeah, I'm that guy. I'm that dude that writes on with dry. It's dry erase marker. You nut jobs. It's be tolerant of others and strict with yourself. That's what everyone needs to do here. Be tolerant of others and strict with
I think I kind of practiced that, Tommy boy.
Okay, well, people. Mine says something similar. Mine says be nice to everybody you meet. Mine says be nice to everybody you meet, but always have a plan to kill them.
Hey, so Sabby, I just want to go back real quick. If you left the community today, is it a net positive or a net negative?
Oh, that's a negative. Doesn't matter if I leave or not. This will continue. This has been going on before I came in, and it'll keep going after I leave. And I've already left.
Are you allergic to accountability?
I will keep doing my streams on my channel in my space. You guys can keep dragging me all you want.
Oh my God!
I have literally
self-victimization. The self-victimization is insane right now.
I have literally.
You just said this was your creation.
Everybody.
Are people dragging you, or did you create this? Which one is it?
I will literally do my own thing in my own space, and I have unsubbed from most of your channels. I already told you, I'm out. I'm done. I don't give a shit. I came into Bill's because it's usually a fun stream where I can just sit and chat and hang out, and I was told that it was about me. I heard my name, so I came up.
What do you have to say to Cooley for what you did?
Already did. Did you not hear me when I first said it? When I first came up?
No.
I said that I should have never confirmed his name. And I went back to
what do you have to say? What do you have to say about the comment saying, "Would you like to know who X, Y, and Z are as well?"
I already said that I shouldn't have said that either.
Right. So accountability
I should not have said any of it.
There's four words to live by when you make a mistake, and it's don't do that again. And it seems to be. It's perpetual motion. It just does not end.
That was it. It was one day. A 5-minute conversation. Nobody else. People sending DMs saying that I doxed you never happened. I told you that he was out looking for you because you
said you said he was after me. You sent that DM.
You. He's looking for you.
Anybody can feel free to pull up. That's you said that to try to elicit some sort of an emotional response out of me, vaguely resembling fear.
No, because I don't care. I have nothing to do with it.
You have people in your you have people in your gilded that advocate for the striking of catchers' channels.
No, he's not in gilded.
Oh, John giving the boot today?
He's been kicked out right after he started questioning about you. He was kicked out. It's going too fucking far. That was supposed to be a clean, fun space. And it's not. Sushi and Jonathan are no longer in that gilded. Anyone else goes in there and causes any drama, Locke will probably kick them too.
Yeah,
but we haven't been on YouTube for like 2-3 days. We have no idea what's going on unless I get a message.
I do have a serious question, Sabby.
He kicked him. What?
I do have a serious question. And again, I'm hearing this third hand, didn't see it myself. That's why I'm asking.
Mm-hmm.
But I heard that you and Locke got into it while you were live, and Locke walked out. Is there any truth to that?
How is my relationship any of this community's business?
I'm going to agree with Sabby on that one.
You're right. I was just saying it happened live. I'm asking if it really happened or if it was bullshit, because I've seen it talked about. I just want to know if it's true. I don't need to know any of your details.
Everything gets talked about here. Obviously.
Right. No, I was just asking you if it was true. I don't want to know anything beyond that. Because I've been getting asked about it, and I've seen people talk about it in chats, and I don't know anything. So I just figured I'd get it from the source, whether it was true or not.
Like I've been telling everybody, my relationship is not on YouTube. It is not going to be on YouTube, and I don't want to answer any questions.
Well, you, and I'm not asking you to, but you made the inception of it extremely public.
I did in the beginning, and I have stopped.
Again, I'm noticing a pattern of like you set the fire, but
I
then you
set the fire. I see that there is an issue, and I fix it. There is a difference.
Well, sometimes fire gets out of our control, and we can't do anything but watch it burn.
Yep.
So yes, you doxed somebody today. I made a mid-afternoon panel, and it was called.
I didn't dox anybody today.
Whenever that was.
That was last week.
Regardless, it's it's this month, and I said, y'all want to play games, huh? If you're not gonna be out there actively catching bad guys, and you could say you do OSINT and all this other shit, that's fine, okay? Like until you drive.
And I quit.
You can't listen when you're speaking, Sabby. Not everybody here has to partake in the act, but if you're not going to partake in the catching of it, perhaps you should have like a perfect example is one of all of our favorite people around, and that's the bad guy. All he does is bring laughs. Tommy Boy, all he does is bring laughs. Jay Silly, all he does is bring laughs. Zippity, all she does is bring laughs. All those people who aren't active in predator catching, they make the community a better space. They don't add to the fuckery.
Okay, well, I research people while I'm sitting on a panel, and it's not researching the Preds, it's researching the people in the community. I try, and it's no longer wanted. I see an issue, I'm fixing it. I am walking away. I am no longer researching people. All my accounts are closed. Every time a catcher sends me something, I send them to lock. I don't touch it. I have nothing to do with it. If I see someone wants donations, I send a Cash App.
While we're on the subject of Cash App, people, I want to reiterate something about Cash App, y'all. If you want to keep your identity quiet and you want to donate with Cash App, change it if you have your real name on there, because that is how some people got found out who they are.
Yep.
Hold on, I want to read something really quick.
While we're waiting for Ray to do that, I want to reiterate, we do have a member in the community. She's been around a long time. She's been a good person. We are looking for like a used medical oxygen generator. If anybody happens to have one, they can send her. You can hit me up, and if paying for shipping is a problem, I will take care of that myself. Just wanted to get that out there while we have more people in here listening to it.
I don't see Pat Khan's comment. Oh, yeah, Pat Khan, you make the space more fun too. Yeah, the other one doesn't have. It's not proven yet, and like I don't wish anything bad upon you. Just the cycle of how
been proven.
That's why I'm not going to bring anything up. So it does, and it's not even regarding you. It's regarding the other situation. So I'm not gonna. I've made my mistake of trusting people at face value and then going public with stuff. Perhaps you remember that.
Yep.
Yeah. You know, I don't wish anything negative upon you, but everything that you touch eventually comes back to drama or negativity.
It does. Like always have. You're right.
Right, but then 10 minutes ago you were saying it's because it started after I bashed you. And I bashed you because you reached out in private saying that help was needed to prosecute somebody in an alter. And I saw the screenshots. The person that was accused of lying didn't even lie. That was your creation.
Yes, that was my creation, and I had apologized repeatedly for it.
But you can't apologize because you got caught doing something,
You
taking
called
hundreds of
me.
dollars of people.
We tried to talk. I kept telling you that I was sorry.
Just tell me why you did it.
I kept telling you I am sorry.
Just tell me why you did it.
Did what? The APP thing?
Why? Well, I was keeping her name out of it because I saw the screenshot. She was honest. She was upfront and transparent about what was needed.
Because when I read it, I honestly did not realize that her plane tickets were covered by the court.
Hang on, I'm making a link, guys.
Her husband was paying for it.
And I do want to ask you this: why do you look up community members?
I don't.
You've never done it once.
I did it to Ed.
You just said you don't. Now you did it to Ed. So there's nothing else. If somebody scrubbed your hard drive and everything that you searched for, you or even if it was somebody else doing it at your behest, you've never researched the community member?
Nope.
That's why I said I'm not going to make false accusations, but I'm getting messages that dictate otherwise.
That's okay.
I am too.
I don't know what they are, so I can't answer the question.
Hello.
Hello, Smashley.
Hi, Bill. Hi, Ray.
Hey, Smash. Good to see you again.
Abby. Good to see you too, sweets. That's cool. I only have one question, Sabby. And I'm not trying to put everything out there and make you I'm not trying to hurt your feelings at all. I just wanted to know, when I was supposed to go to the barbecue and Tommy gave you my number, I just changed my number. And so when we were talking, after I ended up not going to the barbecue, you said, why are you calling me on a fake number? And I said, this isn't a fake number. And you said, yeah, it is. Okay, so you said it was untraceable. Did you try to look me up at that point and try to find my information? I want to know.
I don't remember.
Please just be honest. Please be honest.
No, I honestly don't remember.
So no. I'm going to take the mic back now. You just said that you've never done it, but then you only did it to Ed. So if you only did it I would. If I did something 2 times, like if I had sex with 2 midgets, I would remember them both. So if you only looked up community members 2 times, don't hit us with the I don't remember. Did you look up her number or did you not?
No, her area code doesn't even look like it belongs to where she lives.
No. You said it was untraceable.
You said it's a fake number.
Let's be very precise. Let's be very precise with our words here.
I am being very precise. I have never tried to look up.
Did you research Smashley?
No.
Did you try to?
No.
Did you try to look me up with my phone number?
I can't hear you with Nevermore echoing.
Yeah, you're having a mic problem. All we can hear is an echo and feedback.
It should be good now.
Okay.
All right.
Did you try to look me up with my number? Did you try to reverse it? Because why would you say that it's untraceable if you did not try to look me up? It was a brand new number. It didn't have my name on it. I just had changed it over the DM York stuff, and I didn't want my parents having my number. Now, Tommy had given it to you because you were supposed to pick me up from the airport, but I ended up not going. Yeah. And then later on, when we were speaking, you said you called me off of a fake number. Why did you do that? And I said, this isn't fake. This is my real number. And you said, well, it doesn't come back to a name. So does that mean that you looked me up?
No, I did not. No, I did not.
So you lied saying her number is untraceable. You just made that up to see if you can get some information out of her?
You just pulled that out of the air? Like, that doesn't make sense to me.
Okay, well,
why
I've
would you
never
say
tried
that?
to look
Like,
you up.
that's not a normal thing to say in a conversation that had nothing to do with it. You literally, like, that came out of nowhere when you asked me that, and I was kind of shocked because I don't lie. Like, I don't have anything to lie about. I feel like my mistakes are my mistakes, and I have forgiven myself. And if somebody can learn from my mistakes, that's great. If somebody doesn't like me over the fact that I've made a mistake, that's on them. I have no reason to lie about me. I will tell you anything in the world. I don't care. I have been in the pits of the pits, and I have dug my ass out. I am proud to stand where I am today. There is not a damn thing that I have done that I wouldn't say out loud. Like, but I just want to know. You were working with CCC at that point. You were looking things up. You had those accounts open. Did you try to search me?
No.
Okay, you're lying, dude. Come on. Why would you say that out of the middle of nowhere? That doesn't make any
I've
fucking
never
sense,
tried to look
Tabby.
you up.
Then hold on. Let me, Smashley, you're emotional.
I don't care to ever look you
No,
up.
Sabby, stop trying to spin a story. You told her
I'm
number's
not.
untraceable. Why would you say her? I'm not asking you if you looked her up. Tell me why you would say her number was untraceable.
I have a new phone. I can't even go back and look at the messages.
Well, then use your brain. If you were to look up my phone number right now, and I called you, what would, if you didn't look me up, take me on a walk through your mind. What actions and what evidence could lead you to uttering the statement, Ray, your number's untraceable. Stop using a fake number. What to explain, like, help me understand. How could that be? How is that plausible?
I don't know because I don't remember the conversation.
I remember the conversation, and I've been in a coma. I have horrible, horrible memory.
I don't remember the conversation.
How? It was only a few months ago. It was just last summer.
The context of the conversation.
Mean anything to me.
The context of the conversation doesn't matter. It's a simple statement of making that statement. It's the same thing of me saying when you sit on panel the other day that you know a bunch of CPP's people's issues.
As far as I know, because I was actually looking people up and people's phone numbers were coming up, like pred numbers were coming up false. Like they weren't even there. It was probably a joke.
That doesn't make any sense.
You jokingly looked me up?
No, I said it was probably just a joking statement.
Just like a sarcastic dox. But listen, you guys can keep going. But I heard you, Ray, bring it up, and so now that it's out there, I do, with all these people in here, want to publicly, from the bottom of my heart, with all sincerity, I apologize to APP because I gave her a lot of shit for that situation, and I thought the story all made sense. Why that Sabby could get it wrong, and from what we know now, that is complete bullshit. APP stood in front of a fucking bus and kept her mouth shut for a friend.
Yeah. Yeah, she did.
So I from the bottom of my heart, APP, I hope you're listening. I didn't say anything that was like terrible, but I brought up all that shit. I'm sincerely sorry for that. I've gotten the full picture, and I apologize for acting that way without knowing.
Hold on, Tommy boy, don't leave. I want to tell everyone in the community what you just saw there. That's called accountability and owning one's actions. It's really alien idea to this place, but perhaps if all of us could try to embody that just a touch, that'd be amazing.
Yeah, I appreciate that. All right, we'll see.
Who do we just lose?
Bill.
Oh,
panel owner. All right, I'm going to bed. We'll see you guys.
Good night, Tommy boy.
All right, guys.
Yes,
Okay,
I'm not believing the story, Sabby. Saying I don't remember.
You don't have to believe it.
Well, no, because it's either a joke, and then it's I don't remember, and then it's I have too many pred numbers that disappeared.
It was probably a joke.
Well, the funny thing about that is that my criminal background has been floating around behind the scenes with different captures and stuff for about a year. Like as soon as I started decoying, as soon as my name was solidified somewhere, somebody ran a background check on me, and so it's been floating around. That alone makes me feel so insecure. Like
you told me about that.
The PTSD that I have had for many years, that doesn't go away, like ever. That doesn't go away. The shit that I deal with, my anxiety that's every single day. Every single day. I sit here, my anxiety is so crazy that I will sit in my bed and think, oh my God, what if an earthquake happened right now and half of my house fell off, and the half that fell off was my kids' room and I couldn't get to them. And that will replay in my head for all damn day. It is that severe. And so to think that anybody in this community who possibly knows information about me is like looking it up or sharing it or anything like that makes me so fucking insecure. Like I can't And so when it's like, oh well, it's a joke, or it was a funny statement, like that's not a funny thing to me. If it happened a year ago and I remember the words word by word, that was not funny to me. That was a big thing for me, a huge thing for me, because it's played in my head ever since. And so those kind of things, like, they just don't go away to somebody that has CPTSD. It just doesn't.
Okay.
It sticks with you.
Okay, but the reason why I probably asked is because I have an iPhone. Your message wasn't marked delivered. I never got a red receipt.
65% of the country doesn't have an iPhone, Sabby. 65% of the country doesn't have an iPhone.
But what does that have to do with anything if you didn't have a red receipt? Like, that doesn't make sense. Even if it was a text now number that and that didn't happen, like, you would suspect somebody to have a fake number. I didn't have a fake. You got my number from Tommy. So Tommy gave you the number that he had, which would be my original number, my personal phone number. That's who you got it from. So why on earth would I have a fake number, and why would that be brought into a conversation a week or a couple of days later after our original conversation? Like it was like you got
to pick you up from an airport.
Yeah.
Figuring out how to send you my location, all that stuff, I had no idea what to do.
So you have to look me up.
I would not
find
have
out who I
looked
am?
you up. I would have had to find out what kind of phone you had, how we're going to send each other's location, how are we going to be able to sort
my daughter
everything
sends
out.
me her location all the time. I have 24/7 location on her.
Okay,
and she
but
has
I
an
have an iPhone.
She
I
has
don't know
an
how to
iPhone.
do that.
And
Okay,
so
but
does
I don't
my
know how to
son.
do that to Google.
Okay, so you can't say, like, oh, I'm right here. You can't text that.
No, I
You can't
could.
just put it in a okay.
That's
Then
what we agreed to do.
and when she sends me her location, it puts me into my web browser and I can see it.
I know.
Even
I've
though
tried to
I have
send.
Life 360 on her. I have a GPS on her phone at all times. When she sends me her location, it still puts me into a web browser and I can still see it. So that wouldn't have been an issue. And if you have had an iPhone for that long, you should know that.
No, because I don't know how Androids work.
They're a
It's not
phone.
about
Have you ever
Android.
operated a Windows machine?
A phone is a
As
phone is a
soon
phone,
as
dude.
Androids went to whatever that new app was, I got away from Androids. I don't know how to use them.
I'm the biggest boomer in the world, and I used my
I have
business partner's
tried.
iPhone the other day.
Ray, please stop.
Stop
I
what?
have tried to send my mom my location because she has an Android phone. We can't get Google Maps to work
Why are you aggressive in the DMs, but then you're nice on panel?
because I was angry.
But see, let me just get this out, okay? Because I gotta make dinner for my family. It's getting late. I am not mad at you, Sabby. I'm really disappointed in the way that you've been acting. Like, that's some hurtful shit. The period, end of story. I don't care what the excuse is. And the fact that you're trying to backpedal instead of just saying, oh shit, I made a mistake, and owning up to it and just being like, I sincerely apologize. Instead, you're on this panel being completely monotone. You have absolutely no kind of feeling or emotions in your words, and that doesn't say I'm sorry. That's not sincere. When you have emotion and you are deeply sorry, there is peaks and valleys in your words, but you're just, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't really mean to do it. That doesn't fucking do anything for nobody, dude. Like, sit up, say it from your gut. You're a fucking woman up.
I said I was sorry.
Woman,
I should have never fucking did that with Cooley.
Okay, well, there it is, dude. Like,
it was
have
fucking
some fucking
mistake.
emotion. Okay, thank you. That's all I was asking for. Have some fucking emotion. Show the people that you seriously do care, and this was a fucked up mistake, and I am so sorry. Have some goddamn emotion, man. I'm just trying to help you. Like, people are not, they're thinking, what the fuck? What is going on? Why won't she just have some kind of, person, like some character? Like, you're just completely monotone, acting like nothing. Oh, it's all good. I have no idea what's going on.
To me like
good.
you.
Okay, honey. Well, that's the
Stop
part,
it.
though.
Stop it.
Shut up, Ray. Stop.
Oh,
It
God.
I am
doesn't
not
matter,
talking to
honey.
you.
Oh,
Listen,
God.
I'm just saying,
Lord,
Gabby,
save
or
us all.
Sammy, or oh my gosh. Oh my God, Sabby. Okay, listen. It is important for people to know your heart. I put my heart out there every day, and I cry almost every day from the things that I say to people because I care deeply. I care, even if I don't know you, even if it's the first time I'm ever talking to you. If I have a connection with you, I fucking care, and that doesn't go away. I mean, just like Oscar, me and Oscar were friends, really good friends, talking like 7, 8 times a day on the phone for a very long time, and then she stopped talking to me. I don't know why, but I still deeply care for her, and I would never put her name out there ever. Ever, ever, ever. Not as a joke, not as a ha-ha, not as a sarcasm, not as nothing, honey. That is not okay. It's not okay to joke about doing things like that because you don't know what that person would go through if their name was out there. Do you know that before I got my camera, my doorbell camera, I would walk my ass to that door and open my door with a 12-inch serrated knife and 911 dialed on my phone because that's how fucking scared I was, not knowing who's on the other side of that door. Is that what you want to do to someone?
No.
Do you?
It's not.
That shit's not okay, Sabby.
It's not
okay. It is not a joke. I don't care if it was in some article. People aren't gonna run in and find that article just to know their names. You put it out there for a reason because you were upset and you were trying to prove a point to somebody that you thought was your friend. But I'm gonna tell you right now, honey, Jonathan, he ain't
He's
your
not my
friend.
friend.
He ain't your friend.
No, he's not.
So you need to realize that these
Oh,
scummy
hell.
people that you are around, honey, they're not your fucking friend. You need
They're
to get
not.
back on your path because this is not okay. And I'm speaking from my fucking heart, Savvy, because I care about you. Please, God, do not act like this. You're better than that.
Ashley, I am sorry. You shouldn't have to feel this way.
You're better than that, Sabrina. You're better than that. Don't do this shit. Come on, man. You're so much better than that. Why?
Sabby, it's time to get off the panel.
Hi, Bill. Hi, Smashley.
Ashley,
Hi,
when
baby.
you saw that, I have no idea.
Who just said it's time to get off the panel?
Hi, Ray.
I've listened. I've been listening. I think there comes a point when someone just needs to log off. I feel like we've passed that.
Yeah, why don't you do it?
I'm fine.
Nevermore, are you mad?
No, I'm not
Whoever
mad.
you are.
No, sir.
Anyways, Smashley, when you saw that, I am sorry if I made you feel anything.
It's not
Bring
me,
up
honey. It's what
anything.
you're doing to others. You know damn well that Cooley has a 4-year-old daughter that has cancer, and you're putting his information out there.
I didn't know that.
Captain
Maybe we
has
shouldn't
a
say that.
And then
Captain
you
has
sat.
a 3-year-old
Cooley
son.
thing was,
And
it
then
was
you
after
sat
the
and
newspaper
called.
Why
article.
would you do that?
And
It
then
was
you.
after the newspaper article and after he had already put Captain's name out there. I went to go see how I could delete Captain's message. I don't know how to work Gilded.
Sweetie, no, you do
I know I
how to
can
work
delete my
Gilded,
own
but
messages.
you could have deleted that message and said, "Dude, don't do that shit in here. That is not acceptable." But
We did
instead,
tell
you
him
put their
not to
names
dock.
out there.
Hey, Sabby.
Instead, you
But
did
then
the
I
different.
had gone ahead and confirmed Cooley's name, and I didn't have.
Smash, hang on one second, please. Can I just get 1 second?
No.
Hey,
Yeah.
Sabby.
No.
Why? You called me a liar.
When?
When I told everyone you were doxing people, you called me a liar.
I confirmed to you that I did say that about Cooley. You were not lying about that at all. I did not dox anybody else.
Wow, you offered up
I
other
doxed
people's
Cooley.
names.
PHI,
You
please stop.
did.
I am not here to talk to you.
Oh, why? So you can just call me a liar, and then when you admit everything's okay, you can't even say, "I'm sorry that I called you a fucking liar"? You called me a liar, but you're saying you're not here to talk to me. You're the one who fucked up, not me.
I mean, apologies are needed.
I don't really, honestly, at this point, I don't really give a fuck about your apology. I'm just simply putting it out there that you're so grimy that you lied on me again, called me a liar.
Anything Anyways.
Then you went to Gilded and said
need
this is
anything
all.
else?
Then you went to Gilded and said this is all PHI's fault. And you guys all sat in there talking dirt about me and trashing me when you're the one who was lying.
Actually, I did not trash you. I actually confirmed that you were being put out there.
I have the whole thread. I have the whole thread,
That's
Sabby.
Great.
You were trashing me.
Let me finish.
Like Sabby's crying and shit.
I was asked a question.
They didn't care when I was crying the other day.
Somebody
asked get out of here.
Otherwise, I'm not going to do this panel.
Bill,
None
if
of
we
you
all
care.
One at a time, please.
say something real quick before we go any further. We're talking about not having people on the fucking panel. The Marxist does not deserve to fucking be up here. Get that fucking loser out of here, Bill. Honestly, that loser Marshallist is not the fucking guy to have up here, man. Out of all the people, fuck Sabby, Marshallist doesn't deserve to be up here.
You ain't no fucking better than any of them.
Please get him out of here, Bill. Read your chat. Bill.
Yeah, you. Huh.
Okay, a couple things. First of all, when I first added him, I didn't realize it was a Marshallist. I just booted anybody up here that wants to come. Second of all, nobody tells me who to and who not to have on my panel. Third of all, there are already a lot of people that are regular panel people that I don't let up here because of some bullshit that they pulled. So don't tell me how to run my deal. I will keep an eye on the Marshallist because I heard about some of the bullshit he said. If he says anything remotely out of line, he's gone.
That's fair.
And let me say something else. It feels really cool. I mean, I know a lot of people's real names and a lot of their personal information, not because I went digging for it, not because somebody else gave it to me, but because they did. Right. And some of these people have stabbed me in the back, and I still am never going to come off of any of their shit. There's a certain feeling that makes you feel kind of cool to know somebody's real information that nobody else knows. But when you run around flexing it, that's some bullshit. Or dropping it out there just so that people know that you got the inside. Fuck all that. You know what I mean? And I've seen people in my chat that they themselves gave me their real names a long time ago. We don't necessarily talk much anymore, but I am never going to come off of any of your information for any reason.
And even if they've been doxxed already, you don't have to keep pushing their information out there.
I already said I shouldn't have done it. I already said that it was unacceptable.
Today, after you call me a liar, or I'm this horrible person because I called you out on it.
Sammy is the last person that is a horrible person.
Does it matter?
Has a huge heart.
Does it matter if I came up because I was willing to talk to these people, not you?
I don't care if you're willing to talk to me or not. I came up to say what I had to say.
To talk to you.
I came up what I had to say, and you're a liar, and everybody knows it now, Sabby.
That's great.
Good. I am so fucking happy about it because again, you are another individual who tried to make me look like a liar, and you got proven wrong. You're another individual who got proven wrong again.
PHI proves Sabby is a liar.
Sabby, the side of your fence. No. Ed's put on 1,000 drama streams. So has Bill. So has everybody else. I'm the first fucking guy to ever be named in an investigation because of the people that are on your side. I'm literally being, I guess, investigated now because of something going. I don't even think I should say anything, but y'all can read between the lines.
Ray, oh my god.
Yeah.
What the fuck, dude?
Yeah, there's.
You seem to hold on to some type of fucking grudge, so whatever.
If you guys don't want to actively participate in either pred catching or having a good time, like I would just ask that you guys secede from the union and go elsewhere. I would genuinely be grateful. I won't say a fucking word. I'll never mention it out of my mouth again. Just go away.
Because I don't want you to hear this, honey. That's why I have earbuds in.
Okay, Bill, I'm going back down. I'm going to go back down to chat so I don't have to see the disgusting shit that's coming out of Clownbot's mouth.
Oh boy.
Yeah. All right.
I get where I completely understand Sammy though. I understand Sammy being upset. She and Gabby have gone through some shit in this community, and people tried to oust them for no fucking reason, because they wanted to have some kind of attention or relevancy in a community that they had no business being in. But as far as that, I completely understand her anger, her aggression, and her feelings. And those are her feelings, which are absolutely valid. And everyone needs to hold space for that. So if you think that Sammy is a bitch, you're wrong. I know this woman. I know her heart. She is not a bitch. You need to hold space for her feelings because they are absolutely valid.
That's why when
Sammy's not a bitch. I've met Sammy in person. She's not a bitch. She's just very angry because she's been put through a lot of bullshit, and I don't blame her for being angry.
There's a big difference between being nice and kind. Sammy Joe might not be the nicest person in the world, but she's kind. Sabby, you come across as nice, but you're not kind. That's Occam's razor right there. That's the most concise way that I can put it.
Yeah.
I'll take kindness over niceness any day.
Yeah. And that's all I want in this community. I don't sit here and walk around and go into different chats and talk shit about people. I don't do that. I don't go on panels and talk shit about people. I know that in the past, maybe I've made some bad choices about saying some stuff. I make jokes or I don't talk about it at all. And, you know, I want people to be able to laugh and smile and spread kindness. Like, all this hatred is so negative. It is so poisonous. Like, you don't understand. It is poisonous to everyone listening and everyone taking it in. Like, you're just putting poison into other people's bodies and you don't care. Like, you need to realize what you're doing and you need to try and help people feel happy throughout their day instead of, you know, be in this bubble of depression and anxiety and sadness. This is so horrible for everyone. It's not just about you. You're in a community, and that's what a community is. A bunch of people that care. And everyone has showed in this community that they haven't cared at one point or another about other people. And it's sick. It's so sick. I don't know. I just can't. Some of this shit I just can't. But I gotta go. I gotta cook my baby some
much respect, Smasher.
Thank you for letting me up. And troll lawyer, no, I'm a life coach, but thank you. I appreciate that. Have a good night, y'all. Love ya. See you later.
All right.
Bye.
Thank you.
The only reason I came up is because, like, I don't know if you guys know what blood sports is, internet blood sports, where like the far right used to go fucking crazy and argue and basically do what just happened or what's been happening recently. If people want to participate, like if I come up and say something insane and then I sit around and argue with people and scream, it's probably because I want to. I don't know if it's fair to other people who are like emotionally attached to this place. I have my own channel. Like if I never sign any of you folks again, I'd probably reach out to some of you, but like I would just go on my YouTube journey of posting shit and doing whatever I want. Like, I don't know how fair it is to people that they turn into human speed bags when it's convenient for some folks. And so that's just what I got. That's my 2 cents. Take it or leave it.
All right, man.
Later.
All right. Anybody have anything else? Anybody have look, y'all, there are a few people that I don't allow on my okay, I'll give it to you in a second. There are several people that I don't ever allow on my panels except for certain occasions that I don't believe you should have on your panels. So don't try to control mine. You can do what you want on your panel. I heard that Marshall said something about the age should be lowered to 14. I didn't see it happen myself. But then I heard he went back and cleared up what he said. Again, I didn't see any of it myself, so I don't know. But anyway, go ahead, Ray.
Yeah, all that I wanted to say was that gilded that y'all created that I said kick me the fuck out of. Now me, Ray, not the drama king. I am actively in an investigation. So again, everything that you've ever gotten me involved in has gone sideways. So yeah, I'm just gonna go to my space.
Everything that I've done turned you sideways.
It doesn't even matter at this point. I'm just going to choose to go my separate way. I didn't want to have a conversation in private. You're up here. I wanted to air the grievances in public.
You're not in an investigation because of me. I have not reached out to a police officer.
You guys created a space for fucking weirdos.
It is supposed to be a fun space where people can speak their mind
It's
freely.
a space for weirdos where, like, somehow you became like the vice supreme chancellor of, you know, my old friend's channel. Like, I don't know. It just
I don't know why you think I have so much control over these people. I literally don't. You messaged me and said, get your girls out of here. Half of them I don't even know how to reach or contact because I don't have them on IG.
Just go have your coffee talk. Late night lonely hearts panels. We're not gonna fuck with you anymore. Just stay away from us. That's all that needs to be done. Just stay away. It's that simple.
That's what I am doing. Because I don't
want dox people. Don't dox people.
I don't want any part of this anymore.
Don't dox people.
I will pop into chats and I will send off cash apps.
Don't dox people.
Donators or to the catchers.
Don't dox people.
That's it.
Don't dox people.
I already told you I'm not.
You did, and you've literally said I sit around on. You said quote unquote. I sit around on panels looking people up. No, not predators. People from the community.
I need to sit here and say again, I am not going to be doxing anybody.
Yeah, I'm done. And yeah, thanks for bringing weirdos, making a safe haven for fucking creeps.
Is there any potential big news coming up on my life? Not that I know of. I don't know. Not that I know of.
I don't know, but I feel like the panel channel can take off for 3 weeks and just clip the last 2.5 days and pump out content for till late August. So you're welcome, panel channel.
Oh yeah, there's a lot here.
Yeah, that's I don't know. What's your takeaway from it, Bill?
This is not what I signed up for. I can tell you that.
No, but what's your takeaway from it? Where are you at?
Where am I at? All this bullshit that we got sidetracked on does nothing to help kids. And honestly, I'm kind of tired of people pretending, you know, especially the catchers that go up on drama panels and how they spend a lot of time on there when they could be spending time catching preds. And it goes for a lot of people too. And people that get on here and say, "Oh, I hate the drama. I hate this." You're fucking here. It's doing it. Yeah, it sucks. It's terrible. Most of it's bullshit. But you're getting something out of it. Whether it's provoking a positive emotion and you're just giddy that people are getting burned down, or because it pisses you off. And some people enjoy being pissed off. I feel like I'm obviously one of them. I don't even know. I mean, I do know how I got sidetracked off into this bullshit. And started out trying to help people or trying to defend people that were being horribly messed with and having their dead children thrown in their face, being doxxed. And I wanted to try to do something about it because they either couldn't or wouldn't speak for themselves. And that's just an example. And then it just kind of blew up from there. I don't know. Like, this didn't happen all at once. It was kind of like baby steps. And now you see the whole fucking thing. And here's something else. It's like some catchers have well over 100,000 subscribers, right? None of us little drama channels has over, like, I don't think any of us has over 2,000. So when they say, oh, we're bad for the community, we're bad for the community, we are bad for the community, but it's really just a small little minority of people that are actually watching it. And we are a bigger deal to ourselves than we are to the actual catching community at large. I don't know. I mean, looking back, you know, with really all this shit is a huge disappointment, to be quite honest with you.
Anybody in the chat got anything before we call it a wrap?
You know, I've seen a lot of really good people leave, you know, because they were getting bullied or harassed, or they just don't think that this is a good look, and it's not a good look. You know, as many times as I've tried to pull away from this thing altogether, you know, over a year and a half ago, like they always talk about how much control I want or control I have. I ran 9 discords at one time, all at once. 2 of them were my own, just for people to bullshit in. 7 of them belonged to catchers. If I was really interested in maintaining some kind of power or control, I wouldn't have gave all that shit up. I just handed them all up to other people, left. And then 2 months later, my account got nuked anyway from Discord. Like, my whole personal account was gone. I've pulled out of, I think, all of the any of the group chats that had anything to do with quote unquote gatekeeping. I pulled out of most of them a long time ago, and Ray, you were in one that I just recently pulled out of.
What was I in?
The one for I don't know if I want to say it here, but she was having a problem. Oh shit! OPE. I'll just fuck it. That private thing with for OPE. I was in that. I pulled out of that, and I pulled out of some other ones all at the same time. I just don't like. I never considered myself a gatekeeper. That was shit that other people came up with, and like they think there's some kind of power and authority here. There really isn't. And that's like all the people bitching about it. They created that in their own heads. I mean, sure, when you have a panel that gives you a voice, and I try to give anybody a voice that that needs one on here, and it's got me into a lot of trouble. I don't know. It's not controllable. If you think somebody is able to control any of this shit, take a look around at it. You know, how would you, you know?
Well, yeah, it's if you're not bringing something to the party, don't go. That's and sometimes all you got to bring is a laugh or a thumbs up or a couple of funny comments. Like, I'm not saying you got to go decoy or catch preds or host a panel, but you know, if any of you have a goal for this community, you know, perhaps it'd be leave it a little bit cleaner than you found it. So I am yeah, this was not how I was anticipating spending the day.
Actually, FM, I have posted about catchers. I kept people up to date on PP Mask getting taken out after 6 hours. So, yeah, I have posted shit about catching since we last spoke.
No, not under or involved in an investigation. I don't want to like put fake news out there. Just yeah, I guess somebody wanted my contact info to whatever's going to go down. So there's that.
I'm involved in something. I don't know whatever happened with it, but a while back, somebody filed charges on an FBC member, and I was asked about shit from law enforcement. I'm not really supposed to talk about it. I have no clue where it went. I've not heard anything about it in months. So yeah, I've been dragged into fucking legal shit too, man. It sucks.
Yeah, that's all I got, Bill. That's all I got. Unless you want to close out the night with the person that's asking for the link.
Oh, who's asking for the link? Oh, Jen A. I told you last time I'm not going to let you up here because people like to provoke you and you bring it on yourself, and because of your health issues, I don't want you having a stroke or a heart attack on my fucking panel. So sorry, Jen A, but no.
Yep. That's it, y'all.
I know people love to see her. All right, Ray. Thanks. I appreciate your input.
Good night.
All right. Good night, man. Take it easy. I know people want to see Jen A because I like to see her go off, but not on my panel. I don't know. Tech, I don't know what the hell you're talking about, man. I'll throw up the link one more time. Oh, well, thank you, Troll Lawyer. Troll Lawyer. Somehow I suspect there's some sarcasm in that, but I appreciate you anyway. Oh, Andrea D, I haven't got to hit on you all night. Man, I didn't get to hit on Wrestler's mom either, or Terrence. Ugh. Odd question to ask, but how come you said that the only people that are cool with Red Hood Cobias have put up to it? Oh yeah, I that's not exactly what I said. I said that I had not everybody, but I had put people up to it. But yes, I did say that, and like not everybody, just some people because they thought it was funny. They like to see him get going. Jen A, I'm sorry, but no. All right, y'all. I don't know if anybody else is going live. I have no clue. 5 minutes. Yeah, I can give you 5 minutes. I have no clue what's going on tonight. I don't know if anybody else is going live or if there's any catches. I'm so far out of the loop, man. And it seems like there was one other thing I wanted to address, but can't remember. It doesn't matter. I'll do it later. Oh, yeah. Islander. Yeah, dude. The true crime community is fucking wild, too. Yeah. Look, y'all. I'm not trying to be mean. Yes, Jen A, I'm a fraud, so you can go fuck yourself. How about that? I'm not trying to be mean to Jen A or silence her, but like last time I saw her on a panel, she was recovering from something, and I was worried that it was going to re-trigger that, and I just don't want that on my fucking panel. I mean, yeah, it wouldn't get a lot of views and shit, but I don't want to get views that way. You know what I mean? I don't like getting all the views I'm getting right now because of this bullshit. I much prefer my smaller chats when I can just bullshit with everybody. You know what I mean? That's part of why I go live in the middle of the afternoon, because I know there's not going to be that many people around. I much prefer my non-drama streams. I mean, and that's another thing. There are certain people that I don't let up here because they're obviously mentally unstable or emotionally unstable. And I feel like I just feel like that's kind of exploiting certain people. And I'm not cool with it. Hell yeah, I much prefer to talk about how I identify as a sea monkey. Y'all gotta treat sea monkeys good. Sea monkeys, even though we're tiny and you can't see our cute little faces, we are just as good as a dolphin. A sea monkey soul is just as good as a cat's soul. And I think that we should have at least equal rights. We should have access to titty bars. We should be able to get married. We should be able to vote. And I much appreciate everybody that has accepted my. It's not that I just identify as a sea monkey, but I've always knew my whole life I was a sea monkey. I just finally got brave enough to come out with it. All right, y'all. I appreciate you for showing up. I wish it was under better circumstances, and stop being so fucking mean to each other, all right? And most importantly, y'all stay naked.